running two ahead of myself. DDKC over at American Legion Ashby took home $827.20. Good job as the final jackpot on set.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Happy Hour broadcast. We're about to get into the very first game, which is a game of Lucky for Bingo. That's right, so definitely get enrolled. You don't want to miss out on a chance over $16,000 on this very first game. But I am one of your co-hosts, John, and this is the other co-host,
Will.
That's right, and we are live right now on PilotGames.com. Missing my stuff for a second. Sorry, but we are live right now on Pilot TV, the Pilot Player Connect app, PilotGames.com/PilotTV, YouTube Live, and on the Twitch app as well. Our channel name on both of those places is MegaSota, so check us out on all those places. Leave a comment if you want, and we'll send you out a little bit of Pilot Games luck. But there we go. We're getting into this game, and let's see what that mega jackpot's going to be at exactly. $16,168, and we're in the race to get it still. Jen, Lars, Ship, falling out a little bit. That's okay, though. We still have a really good run-up at this major jackpot. Lars does. Let's take a look. He has to be perfect. Moving past to the mini. Let's take a look at what we can do with the mini, Lars, and maybe some other players can get at it. Only Lars now. Lars not able to do it this game, but that's okay. We got a must-go prize of $2 on the line now, and of course, after we get that must-go, we have 4 lucky numbers to give to you guys. But we recently installed a lot of those awesome Pilot new TVs, and we have a brand new list of locations that just recently got them.
Oh yeah, they're unwrapping those shiny new Pilot TVs over at Rustic Trail, Municipal Liquor Store, Palisade, Eagles New Brighton, Beer Stoop Red Wing, as well as Beer Stoop Inver Grove. That's
right. So awesome stuff. Hopefully you guys are having fun with those Pilot TVs and enjoying them. But we are still only one ball away from this must-go prize. And of course, we have some jackpot winners from yesterday to go over because there was a good amount of them, and they gave to that total of the rolling week. 28 jackpots for the rolling week now, and 507 jackpots total for season 11. But we have a winner. It's Amos over at the Beach Club Bar and Grill, winning $2. And we got 1, 15, 61, and 64 for your 4 lucky numbers. That means games 1 and 15 will both be very lucky games.
Ooh.
So definitely getting rolled for those, including this very first one right here. I mean, we only have about 3 minutes left to do so. And that minor jackpot is starting things off at $66 and 52 balls or less to win. It will click up to 56 balls or less to win once it gets to $100. And of course, every $100 after that, it clicks up in ball count until it gets to 64 balls or less to win. And that's when it will cap things off until we win it. But of course, that major jackpot right now is at $7,483 and 49 balls or less. And the mega jackpot is at $100 grand and 44 balls or less to win. But I was talking about those previous jackpot winners from yesterday, and we have a pretty nice list of them. Starting it off is VFW Vice over at VFW Spring Lake Park, winning $3,476. Nice job to VFW Vice. And then we had Fluffy over at Billy's Bar and Grill, winning $714. Nice job, Fluffy. And then, of course, Nora came in over at Roddy's Bar, winning $663. And then Fred Trisha winning the biggest jackpot of the day. Nice job. Over at Woodtick Inn, they took home $5,974. Not too bad, Fred Trisha. But then, of course, the very end of the night, we got DD Express over at American Legion Fridley, taking home the last jackpot of the day. It was $1,731. Not a bad way at all to end off your night. So nice job to all of you players from yesterday, taking home some nice cash. But we have some Jackpot Hunter $1 winners that actually did the same thing, just maybe one of them getting a little bit less.
Oh yeah, we actually had a couple of those players that were able to make it onto our jackpot list, but we had Grizz over at Incline Station Bowling Center taking home a Jackpot Hunter $1 edition winner, taking home $379. Good job to Grizz over at Incline Station Bowling Center. But on those players that were able to get on the jackpot list, we had Fluffy over at Billy's Bar and Grill winning that $714 jackpot, and we also had Nora over at Roddy's Bar winning $663.
Awesome. Nice job to all you players winning jackpots yesterday. You guys are doing great stuff. But of course, we don't win jackpots in only our bingo games. We win a ton of jackpots in our E-Tab games as well. I mean, so many of them that it's kind of hard to gather all of them up and list off all of the jackpots that go out because it is a pretty good amount. But of course, you might have been winning some of those jackpots on that brand new E-Tab game we just released. break the bank. It's a lot of fun. Try it out. Definitely try out that banker bonus round as well, because that's a lot of fun too. Has all those new graphics, has a brand new soundtrack and theme as well. Definitely check it out. But if you want to know when brand new eTab games like that release, give us a like on Facebook. We got a lot of cool stuff on there.
Oh yeah, you just gotta search up Pilot Games and you'll see our logo. That way you can see weekly bingo schedules, event details and reminders, big progressives, player pictures, and so much more, like previews of our eTabs when they're about to release. You can also click that website link on our Facebook page to see our link tree. That has links to bar locations, all of our social media, and so much more. But that isn't the only way to stay in the know. Every day, going Monday through Friday, starting at 11 o'clock, 11:30 for you guys. We have a Cup of Joe with Jordy. We go over everything to do bingo for the day, everything that you guys want to be looking out for jackpot-wise, and, we just kind of get analytical with everything just so you guys know exactly what you're looking forward to in the day. But 10 minutes after that, we get into some Twins bingo, 25-cent cards that run from 12 all the way till 1. I wasn't able to quite see if that jackpot went out today.
Oh yeah, I'm not too sure either. I don't think
Yeah.
I don't think it did go out, but if
Usually Ian's always prancing around the office
That's right,
afterwards.
that's right.
He likes to brag.
Yeah,
So we're
100%.
usually pretty well equipped to know.
Very true, very true. But of course, I mean, hey, even if it didn't go out, it is always available at 52 balls or less to win. So even if it's at $500 starting off the day fresh tomorrow, or it's still at $2,500, either way, both times will be at 52 balls or less to win. But of course, right after all 10 games of Twins Bingo, we got the Jackpot Hunter 25-cent cards from 1 to 4 p.m. A lot of awesome prizes in there, including that minor jackpot. It's kind of like this one. Instead of clicking up every $100 like this one does, it clicks up every $50, so it actually goes out quite a bit more. So definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun, those 25-cent edition Jackpot Hunter games. But of course, after all those games from 1 to 4 p.m., we got the happy hour live stream that's happening from 4 to 6 p.m., what we're doing right now. And of course, that comes with 2 games of Lucky 4 Bingo, one right at 4 p.m. We already played it. Unfortunately, did not get any of the jackpots in that game. That means we'll get a second chance at all of those jackpots right at 6 p.m. after all 23 games of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition. Definitely a lot of fun going on, but of course, during that time, we get chances at these following prizes. This minor jackpot will be growing every game, but right now it's at $78.25 and 52 balls or less. The must-go right now is at $14.80. The major jackpot right now is at $7,485 and 49 balls or less to win. And the mega jackpot started clicking up recently in ball count, but right now it's at 100 grand and 44 balls or less to win. But definitely keep your eyes peeled on that one, because once it starts clicking up, up and up more, it will get pretty out of hand. You don't want to miss out on any chances of that one. But of course, after we play all the games of Jackpot Hunter and get another chance at Lucky 4 Bingo tonight, we'll be transitioning into some Skull Bingo. And we got a lot of awesome stuff going on.
Oh, yeah, especially because it's going from 6 all the way till 10, 4 hours for you guys uninterrupted.
Cool.
You guys are going to go, you guys are going to be going after that line prize of $386 that you can take home in 10 balls or less. But before I go on about these prizes, we do have a winner with Thomas Scott over at Concordia Lane's new home, taking home $14 on that must-go prize. Good job, Thomas Scott.
Awesome stuff.
Oh, yeah, but on to this large frame prize. It's currently sitting at $1,713, and you can take that home in 43 balls or less. And that coverall prize is sitting at $16,544 that you can take home in 50 balls or less. Definitely something you guys want to be looking forward to tonight with Skull Bingo.
Oh, yeah, 100%. So definitely come on out tonight. Get the full 4-hour time slot of Skull Bingo. It's going to be a lot of fun. But of course, 2 times out of the week, though, it is interrupted a little bit, and those are our 2 PGL specialty nights. It starts off with MegaSota Game Night, starts at 6:40 like it does every single Tuesday. Got a lot of awesome PGL games during that time, and of course, kind of peppered throughout once is a one-time game of Jackpot Hunter, the $1 edition. We can get a chance at all the the missed jackpots we might have missed out on during the happy hour broadcast. So say like I don't know, this minor jackpot. Say we ended off and it's like at $400 and 64 balls or less to win, and we miss out on it at the very last game. But if it's a MegaSota Game Night, you can get another chance at it later when MegaSota Game Night starts up. And of course, with MegaSota Game Night comes a lot of players playing those games. So those must-go prizes that are normally, pretty substantial in this game will be a lot bigger during MegaSota Game Night as well. So definitely come out and try all those games, including an extra shot at Jackpot Hunter. But at the end of the night, after all those games, we have a finale of Jackpot Jungle to end things off. And on that coverall prize and 54 balls or less to win, it's at $13,781 before anybody gets enrolled into the game. But of course, that's the $1 edition of Jackpot Jungle. And the very next night, we got another game of it.
Oh, yeah, we got Twins Wednesday. That goes from 7 to 9 every single Wednesday. Ian and Jordy take the helm and lead you guys through a bunch of PGL action up until that Jackpot Jungle Grand Finale, where you guys could take home $12,855 in 52 balls or less. But this one is the 25-cent edition, meaning those cards are going to be 25-cent cards for you guys, and you can get so much bang for your buck.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely try out both of those nights. They're both a lot of fun. Got some different PGL games scattered throughout them. But we only got a few seconds left to get enrolled into this next game, so definitely go ahead and do that. That minor jackpot is at $100 even and 52 balls or less to win. That major jackpot is at $7,503 and 49 balls or less to win. And there we go. We are in this game, and we got the must-go prize sitting at $17. And 60 cents. So definitely some awesome stuff on this game. Get your bingo faces on. Do not want to miss out on any of these prizes. In the meantime, we got some national days to get into, and this first one is definitely a pretty good one.
Oh, yeah, it's a food one, so
yeah.
You definitely got to love it. It is National Grape Popsicle Day. Since summer is just around the corner, May 27th calls for warm weather, sunshine, and National Grape Popsicle Day.
Oh, 100%. I feel like grape popsicles are so much different than like when you actually like freeze like, you know, like some grape juice and stuff.
Oh, yeah,
like,
definitely
oh
is.
my gosh. I
like
so
Welch's
much
grape juice that's frozen.
Yes.
That stuff is great.
Oh, it's so good. It's so good. But like it's like that the candy grape taste, like it kind of has that aspartame medicine taste in it.
Yeah.
Like it, I don't mind it, but I definitely would way prefer just like some frozen grape juice. Or
I feel like
something.
the only one that's like candy or like treat wise that's grape that I'm like okay with, like I'm for
Jolly Rancher?
Jolly Rancher.
Yeah,
Grape
yeah,
Jolly Rancher.
Rancher's really good.
Or maybe Laffy Taffies. Grape Laffy Taffies are pretty good.
Yeah, no, they are pretty good. They're pretty
They're top
decent.
tier.
I feel like I've only like if they're in a bag of something, there's usually not a whole lot of them for some reason.
No, there isn't.
Yeah, it's like it's usually
Same with the
always
banana Laffy.
strawberry and like I don't even. It's usually always a strawberry. To be
Always
honest.
just strawberry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't
Do
know
you have
why.
a favorite summer treat instead of grape popsicles?
Oh man, like summer treat. Like I know
Like, would you put a snow cone above a popsicle?
like a snow cone above a popsicle. Yeah, I personally I like
Yeah.
not popsicles, the snow cones more. Purely
Yeah.
because there's so many more like flavors like you
Yeah.
can get in flavor combinations and stuff. I remember when I lived in Texas, there was actually in our neighborhood, like one of those like little trucks or like vans or whatever, that would go around selling snow cones and stuff. And dude, it was awesome. They had like a
they
whole
were the
shelf
great.
of like
Yep.
flavors and stuff. It was
And it would be
super
like it'd be like
awesome.
several shelves of just
Yeah.
like different pumps with
Yeah.
flavor in it.
It was super
always
cool.
great.
And it was really good. It was like I remember there was this specific flavor that was like dragon flavor, and it was a specific combination of multiple flavors.
Yeah,
And
it was like this weird it was like a rainbow kind of thing that they would do.
Yeah, I don't know if it was rainbow, but what I remember with this dragon flavor, it has like cinnamon in it, it had like something else in it too,
Ooh.
and it had like a couple other like different pumps in it, but it was really cool. But we do have a winner. We got a couple of them. We got Tequila Sue over at Lucky Lure and Steven over at Big Winnie Bar. Both of them taking home that must go with $17.60. Nice job, the two of you. But yeah, it was like whatchamacallit. It was like they had like specific like flavor names that were actually just multiple flavors mixed together.
Oh, yeah.
And so it's like you could like just get that like it was like their recommended flavor things.
Okay.
And then whatchamacallit, they just had like the regular big list of all the different pumps they had and
Yeah.
stuff.
That's really
Yeah,
cool.
no, it was really cool. It was really cool. I like snow cones. I haven't had a snow cone in a very long time.
I know.
though.
I don't know why I started
Yeah.
thinking about a snow cone. Summer made me
Yeah.
start thinking
No,
about it.
no, that is a good one. That was,
Is there? I don't even think there's anywhere around here that would like have a snow cone.
oh yeah, no.
No, you'd have to like make it your own. Like I like those shaved ice machines.
Yeah, no, exactly. I feel like
I used to have one. I don't know if I still do. I'm about to text my mom like right now.
Yeah,
and
my
be like,
family
"Where's
used
that?"
to my family used to have one too, but yeah, I'm not sure. Ours probably just broke down. We threw it away or something. But let's see. So with grape popsicles, that's a pretty good summer treat. We'll take a look at like 3 other like best summer treats that we can get at. and let's take a look at what they have prepared for us.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look. So first up on the list is fresh strawberry pie.
Oh, that looks really good.
That does. I mean, yeah, it's a pretty nice strawberry pie that they got laid out right there.
Although I will say, I'm always for having like a
Good
top
crust on it. Yeah.
You gotta do like the lattice crust.
Yeah, I was about to say lattice with the strawberry. I feel like is really good.
Yeah,
It's like
lattice with a lot of the berry pies.
yeah, just kind of like with the blueberry especially.
Or
is where
the
that really,
cross lattice. Yeah, top tier.
Let's see. Oh, they got a lot of cobblers and pies just starting it off. I guess like it makes sense.
Honestly, that's fair. That looks really good, like a little homemade granola bar.
Yeah, that is pretty cool. It's like almost like a crumble with granola. That's pretty nice.
Ooh.
Oh, that's cool.
What's
there we go. I don't even know. It's like a little like I don't know, like
a
dough.
larger Danish for some reason.
Yeah, let's see. It's like strawberry galette. It's buttery, flaky crust and a sweet and tart strawberry filling. Looks pretty simple, to be honest. It just kind of looks like a folded pie.
Yeah, it really just kind of looks like it was just like they just used what's that like paper that they use when they make like baklava and stuff?
Oh yeah, like phyllo dough kind of thing.
Yeah, phyllo dough. Yeah.
They have only pies and crumbles on here.
That's like,
and it's like only berries. There's nothing else.
I guess maybe to like in the summer it's like everything berry.
Sure, like everything berry, I guess. I don't know. Ice cream sandwich to me. To be
honest.
Like ice cream sandwich, like
those ice cream sandwiches with like the cookie that they were made of.
Yeah.
I don't know. I remember I used to, when I'd go to the ice cream truck, that'd be one of the ones I'd try and go for every time. Or the Jolly Rancher popsicles.
Yeah, 100%.
Top tier.
Okay, let's say I looked up summer snacks for kids because I feel like those are the good summer snacks.
Those are the best summer snacks.
Yeah, I'm not trying to look up like vegan blueberry crumble.
As long as they don't put like those hug barrels on there, I'm good.
The hug barrels?
Do you remember the hug barrels?
Maybe
they're like the little barrel drinks.
Oh, the bug juice and stuff like that, and like the little barrel from the gas stations.
Like bug juice would come with like a little lid on it.
Yeah.
But the hug barrels,
where you like twisted it.
No, I'm talking about the barrels where it'd be like a barrel and you have to like jam your finger through for the tin foil.
Yeah, I would always just try and peel them off.
Yeah, I would always attempt.
It's like
it was always
thumb in there. That's super funny.
Eventually, you just kind of like
those honestly, those juices, I never liked them. I never liked them. Sunny D
but
was
every summer they'd come around.
Yeah. Oh yeah, no, because they were cheap. They were cheap and they were flavorful, and random kids liked them.
Yeah,
so
random kids liked them.
Yeah, exactly.
It'd always be the ones that actually couldn't handle sugar.
Yeah.
You know, like I never actually.
And pretend to have a sugar rush.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I knew from a young age that sugar rushes were fake.
Yeah, I did too.
And so I would always just like whenever I saw a kid like pretending to have a sugar rush, I'd be like, oh my gosh, come on.
Like, you're fine.
It's like, dude, it's not real. Oh, my gosh. Man, that's so funny. I love telling that to people, and they're like, oh, I get such crazy sugar rushes. I'm like, no, you don't. No, you do not. It's so funny to me. But, of course, whatchamacallit, let's take a look at some of these other summer snacks that we might have gotten fake sugar rushes off when we were kids. S'mores banana boats?
That kind of reminds me of like ants on a log, but better.
Yeah, that's pretty. I've never really heard of that, to be honest. It's like summer. It's not summer. S'mores banana boats.
Does it look like
it's like they carved out a banana and then just stuffed it with like just like not stuffed it, but like just kind of like
laid stuff in
there.
Is
it like a banana canoe?
Yeah.
And then they kind of laid the s'mores ingredients in there with like a cherry on top.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting.
I wonder if they toast that or like put it over
See, like that'll look
campfire.
really good on top of like a banana split.
Oh, that would look really like if you like put it over a campfire and then put it on some ice cream. That'd be crazy.
Ooh.
But we do have a winner. It is none other than Jer Bear over at the Barrel House Bar and Cafe, taking away $27.40. Nice job on that win. But of course, we are getting right into the very next game of this broadcast, and let's take a look at what these prizes are going to be looking at after we get to the enrollment period. There we are. Okay, we got 2 minutes left to get enrolled, and we got that minor jackpot starting things off at $160 and 56 balls or less to win. And we got that major jackpot at $7,552 and 49 balls or less to win. And of course, the mega jackpot sitting at $100 grand and 44 balls or less to win. But let's take a look at one more little summer treat that maybe catches our eyes a little bit. I'm going to go with one more. Oh, that one's not good. It's just like, strawberry ice cream.
Oh, that one looks, I don't know about
Mango
interesting.
banana yogurt muffin?
I don't know. They don't really
There's
look
a lot
like
going.
muffins.
There's a lot going on there. It looks like a bread ball.
Yeah.
Like a muffin ball.
Yeah, it looks like something like you'd throw.
So they're made using Greek yogurt, yummy mango banana yogurt muffins, loaded with mango and banana.
Okay.
Interesting.
A lot of mango and banana going on here.
I don't know if I like the mango chunks in a muffin.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I'd be thrown off a little bit.
Yeah, with the bread and the muffin mixture. Let's take a look. One more. Spinach muffins with banana and blueberries. I 100% would eat those, and they would be good.
It sounds interesting.
Yeah. A blender muffin recipe. A blender muffin?
Okay.
It's a recipe that's easy to make. These veggie muffins are packed with spinach while being sweetened with banana, applesauce, and honey to make the perfect summer snack.
And honestly, this is like in a thing for like kids.
Yeah.
So like the kid might be like, "Oh, why is this green?" And you're like,
"Oh, it's fun."
They're Hulk cupcakes.
Yeah.
I put food coloring. in them.
Exactly. Yeah, exactly. Like,
Yeah.
oh, I just made them a fun color, and they'd be like, okay.
Okay.
Yeah, and
they
it's
got
like
their
super
veggies.
good for you too.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would eat that. I would eat those green muffins.
They almost looked like for a second when I first saw them, I thought they were like matcha cupcakes, and I was like,
yeah,
that sounds good.
Yeah, matcha cupcakes are good. But let's see.
"Oh wait,
with
yeah,
blueberries.
I've tried one before."
Yeah, no, they're pretty decent.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, with the blueberries in these and the banana in them, I get spinach, blueberry, and banana in smoothies all the time. So
Yeah, that sounds like a combo.
Yeah, 100%. That would definitely be good. But of course, happy National Grape Popsicle Day, everybody, and maybe take today and eat some of your favorite summer treats, including grape popsicles. But our next National Day, I mean, it just goes hand in hand. You can't have National Grape Popsicle Day without National Cellophane Tape Day. And it would be a sticky situation on May 27th as we recognize National Cellophane Tape Day. Can you imagine where we would be without this invention? Wrapping presents would be slightly more difficult without it.
Yeah,
That's
it
right.
would be.
Yeah, no.
I was mixing up. I was trying to remember if cellophane tape was what I thought it was. It was. I was thinking it was like the clear like plastic wrap, and I was just thinking about all the times I've used it to like on doorways or something.
Oh yeah, that's super funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I whatchamacallit,
But packing tape, what a good time. Like,
yeah,
I had
100%.
to go and buy a pack today.
Nice. Yeah, I know
sad.
whatchamacallit, wrapping presents slightly more difficult. Honestly, I make it as easy as possible, and I just kind of slap the wrapping paper on there.
Oh man,
That's right.
It was so bad.
It adds
this year.
comedic effect, to be honest.
This was like the first year that I tried to like wrap presents for like friends, family, and everything.
Yeah.
And it went so horribly. Like I was just eventually like after my first or second present, I'm pretty sure I was just like, okay, well this folds, and then just throw on tape.
Nice.
Like the most quick wraps I've ever seen him. It was terrible.
That's super funny. But of course, happy National Cellophane Tape Day. Take today and celebrate everything about cellophane tape. It's pretty useful stuff. But of course, we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We got that must go starting things off at $35.60. We got that minor jackpot at $179 and 56 balls or less to win, and we got the major jackpot at 49 balls or less to win and $7,566. And that mega jackpot still in the back at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But we do have a little bit of Twins news to get into, and it is a little bit unfortunate because they are now 27-18 on the season, and the Kansas City Royals rallied for 3 runs in the 8th inning and beat the Minnesota Twins 3-2 on Thursday night. We have that next game against them tonight. Before we get into the details of that game, we do have Wolfstein over at Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards taking away $35.60 on the must-go. Nice job to Wolfstein. But let's take a look. So that game tonight against the Royals will be played at 7:10 p.m. for you guys. Let's take a look at what the Kansas City Royals are looking like this year. What is their... Okay. Oh, wow. Yeah, they're pretty opposite us. They're looking a little bit like us last year. They're at 15-28. So hopefully we can take a home game and not lose to the Kansas City Royals 3-2 because that would be not fun at all. Because I feel like I want to get to 30 wins before we get to 20 losses.
Yeah, that would be nice.
I want to keep
That's a good solid goal to have.
Yeah, like I want to keep the same thing of like, okay, our losses aren't near our wins.
Yeah.
We're still like separate like
You want
like
a
tens.
decent gap.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. So yeah, I think that'd be
10-game
nice.
gap.
100%. You know, just keep us well above 500 because I don't want to fall to the dark place again like last season. But of course, that game, like I said, 7:10 p.m. tonight. It's going to be a fun matchup. Hopefully, we can take advantage of the not as good team. But let's take a look at if there's anything else going on with the Minnesota Twins that is breaking news or anything, just to make sure we're not missing out on anything. But let's see. Royce Lewis apparently made a really crazy play in St. Paul. We lost Joe Ryan to the COVID injured list a few days ago. I think, that's still obviously going on. Let's see. Yeah, no, nothing else. Just kind of stuff about what we're doing with our roster and stuff that we already know about. Just kind of like how we've been using, Byron Buxton very cautiously. Just, because he does have an injury history, and we want to keep that on as tight of wraps as possible, just so he lasts throughout the season and doesn't, continue to get injured. It's just not what we want. And obviously, not good for the team, but not good for Byron Buxton either.
Oh, yeah.
It's just, even outside of baseball, you don't want to keep screwing up your knee over and over and over again. So definitely, want to be careful with that. But of course, as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Twins. You can play the E-Tab game Twins Win today wherever Pilot Games are played. It's definitely a lot of fun. Check it out and let us know what you think. But of course, only a few seconds left to get enrolled into this next game. And we got that minor jackpot at $228 and 56 balls or less to win. We got that major jackpot at $7,605 and 49 balls or less to win. And the mega jackpot, of course, is at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But we do have a little bit of Twiking Zone standings to get into while you guys are getting into this game. And the Twiking Zone, you earn points for it whenever you play Twins Bingo every day from 12 to 1, or the other half of the year when it's Vikings Bingo. But I'm going to let you take away these top list of players right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, previously in 9th, getting pushed back. We got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 110,000 points. In 9th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 113,000 points, holding on to her spot and pushing Pooba back out of that tie. In 8th place, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar with 126,000 points. With 128,000 points, and shortly ahead, we got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn in 7th place. In 6th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 136,000 points. In 5th place, we got GTZ over at the Midi with 160,000 points. With 176,000 points. In 4th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's. In 3rd place, we got Simbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 189,000 points. With 204,000 points, kicking off our 200,000 point club in 2nd place is Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. And in 1st place, we got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 264,000 points.
Awesome stuff to the players in those top 10s. You guys are doing great. But we do have a little bit of location standings to get into. Starting it off in 10th place, we got Main Street Pub and Kimball with 166,000 points. In 9th place, we got VFW Blaine and Blaine with 216,000 points. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards in Coon Rapids with 220,000 points. In 7th place, we got Our Place on 3rd in Faribault with 276,000 points. And, but for these next couple spots, they all got shaken up, but they are all super, super tight-knit, including 7th place, who I just talked about, Our Place on 3rd. Now, only 6,000 points ahead of 7th. In 6th place, we got Eagles Rochester. They dropped from 5th back to 6th yesterday. They now have 282,000 points. Only 5,000 points ahead of them. In 5th place, they're dropping from 4th place. It's Corner Bar and Goodhue with 287,000 points. And now 3,000 points ahead of Corner Bar, we have in 4th place Steve-O's in Crystal with 290,000 points. They managed to jump up from 5th place up into 4th place yesterday. But before I get into the top 3, we do have a couple winners.
Oh, yeah, we got JCT over at LJ's in Miltona, Bowl over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, AIM over at JC Chumley's, all splitting up that $39 must-go prize. Good job to all those winners.
Nice stuff. But, of course, in 3rd place, getting into the top 3, we have American Legion Fridley with 424,000 points. So Steve-O's has a little bit to go until they can crack into the top 3 because they are still just about 130,000 points away. But in 2nd place, we got Corky's Bar in South Haven with 497,000 points. And with another pretty big leap into 1st place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 811,000 points. Ooh. But nice job to all the locations and the players playing inside of them. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But we do only have a minute and a half left to get enrolled for this next game. And that minor jackpot is looking pretty crazy. It's at $307 and 60 balls or less to win. That major jackpot is at $7,670 and 49 balls. And the mega jackpot is sitting at 100 grand and 44 balls. But a minute and a half left. In the meantime, we have a lot of cool stuff to talk about regarding our eTab games. Right now, we're listening to Rock and Gold. It's definitely a lot of fun. It's kind of like a drive-in theater themed type of game. It's pretty cool. Definitely check it out. It's a lot of fun. There's some really cool colors and designs. I mean, the soundtrack's really cool. We've been listening to it all night so far. And of course, I mean, who doesn't like a drive-in themed cool game? It's pretty sweet. But if drive-ins aren't really your thing, then don't worry about it. Pilot Games has over 50 different charitable eTab games you guys can try out. All of them have different themes, different bonus rounds, different music. I mean, they're all super cool. And so there is definitely one for everybody. Let us know your favorite, and we will send you out a little bit of luck. But you can play any of those games anytime to win huge prizes up to $1,500. All of these games have small bets between 50 cents and $5. And, of course, awesome bonus and free play rounds to go along with all of them. But we do only have a few seconds left to get enrolled. So while you guys are getting ready and, getting your bingo faces on, getting enrolled, we got a little bit of music history to get into. And we actually have a pretty cool duo of music history tidbits.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 1995. We got Cracked Rear View, the debut by Hootie and the Blowfish, goes #1 in America nearly 10 months after it was released.
Yeah, that's super funny. Hootie and the Blowfish is such a funny, just American group.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to describe them. I know my mom kind of listens to them a little bit. I think she thinks they're funny, so she likes them. But yeah, Hootie and the Blowfish, their debut on this day in 1995. So that's definitely a pretty funny one. But of course, actually, about 7 years earlier, in 1988, on this day in history, we have the Monsters of Rock tour happening with a lineup of Metallica, Van Halen, Scorpions, and Dokken. Kicks off with a show at the Alpine Valley Music Theater in Wisconsin. Metallica emerged supersized, and soon after the tour releases their album, And Justice for All. Dokken, estranged from infighting and exhaustion, break up after the tour, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Definitely
Sad
some
to
interesting stuff. Yeah, so super cool. That is a super crazy lineup of Monsters of Rock tour, but it happened on this day in history in 1988. That's definitely super cool stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. We got that must-go prize at $88 straight. We got that minor jackpot at $337 and 60 balls or less to win. We got the major at $7,693 and 49 balls, and the mega jackpot sitting at 100 grand and 44 balls or less to win. But we got a lot of awesome PGL stuff happening throughout the week with MegaSota Game Night and Wild Wednesday, of course. But there is a thing you got to do if you want to start accumulating PGL points.
Oh, yeah. You got to make sure that you're signed up at PGL.world and make sure that you're a member of our league. PGL players compete for points, and they have access to insider information. That includes a monthly newsletter that has a ton of great information in it. Not only that, but when you get signed up, you get put on our new PGL member spotlight, where we give you guys a little bit of extra luck and see if we can't get you guys on those PGL standings.
That's right. So we're going to sprinkle a little bit of beginner's luck over all of these players that just joined up. And these players include Regs, Mac MC, Trip G91, Augustus BD, Kinzer 1419, Matt Wald, Strusa9, and Mist N. So definitely some super cool stuff. Welcome to the PGL, everybody. But we have a winner, actually, getting all 2 balls after the minor jackpot. It's Forget You D over at VFW Austin, taking home a nice must-go of $88. But that means that minor jackpot of $330 will be rolling on to the next game bigger and better than before. So definitely do not want to miss out on a chance at this one. It's going to be 64 balls or less to win. Some crazy chances. I mean, Forget You D right here would have won that if it was in 64 balls or less. There it is, over $440 and counting. You can get that in 64 balls. And not only do you have a chance at the minor jackpot, but you're also getting a chance at the major jackpot, $7,790 and 49 balls. And of course, the mega jackpot as well, in 100 grand and 44 balls or less to win. But while we are gearing up, getting ready for this crazy game that has some crazy prizes on it, we got a little bit of PGL standings to get into, and I'll let you take away these player standings right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we got Reyes 22 over at the Old Town Tavern with 1,140,000 points. In 9th place, we got OE50 over at Stanchion Bar with 1,174,000 points. In 8th place, we got Nixon over at VFW Roseville with 1,209,000 points. Shortly ahead in 7th place, previously in 6th, we got Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin with 1,225,000 points. They got pushed back by 6th place. Oh, pardon me. Yeah, they are swapping places with 6th place previously in 7th, Bucks over at Rustic Saloon, who currently has 1,327,000 points. With 1,362,000 points in 5th place, we got Bryce over at the Underground Bar and Grill. In 4th place, we got Forget You D over at Eagles Austin with 1,550,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon with 1,742,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Keith over at Billy's Rockford kicking off that 2 million point club with 2,210,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot for a little bit now, we got Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post with 2,374,000 points, although Keith is catching up a little bit.
Very, very true. So definitely watch out, Bam Bam, but they might not be worrying too much because they have been very much in first this whole entire season. But of course, you never know. Shakeups happen, and they can happen to anybody. But of course, getting into the location side of things are happening pretty crazy in here too. In 10th place, it's a newcomer from outside of the standings. It's double wide over a new market with 4,270,000 points. In 9th place, we got Atomic Star Tavern in Mankato with 4,341,000 points. In 8th place, we got Leo's Sports Bar in Mazeppa with 4,440,000 points. In 7th place, we got VFW Northfield with 4,723,000 points. In 6th place, we got Neeson's Gaylord with 5,110,000 points. In 5th place, we got American Legion Cleveland with 5,495,000 points. In 4th place, it's Blashko's Embassy Bar in St. Peter with 6,104,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Poppers in Virginia with 6,381,000 points. And of course, in 2nd place, it is not who you think it is. It's Third Rail Bar and Grill in Big Lake with 6,933,000 points. They did not earn one single PGL point on that TwinsWinsDay, so they did drop from first back to second. With first place taken over, it's Billy's Rockford with 7,204,000 points. Not only taking over first place, but also getting into the next 7 million point club. So nice job to all the locations and players in the PGL. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But we do have balls continuing to drop on this game. And that must-go prize is at $134. Minor jackpot over $500 and 64 balls. Major jackpot over $7,800 and 49 balls. And the mega jackpot is sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls. But we do have a little bit of Minnesota Wild news to get into. Not a whole ton going on, but let's just take a look, see if there's any crazy stuff going on with the Wild that we just haven't really been hearing about. Hold on. Is Marc-Andre Fleury? He might be retiring. Wild hopes future Hall of Famers off-season plans include re-upping Minnesota. Let's take a look. Marc-Andre Fleury has played 18 seasons in the NHL, won 3 Stanley Cups. Okay, yeah. No, I think he's good. So he's an unrestricted free agent in July. But the question is where he's going to be playing his next season if he does indeed return to the game. But apparently everybody here in Minnesota is kind of being like, oh, we're expecting him back. Oh, but we do have a jackpot. We got going out to Todd over at Thirsty Beaver, taking away that must-go of $134 with the minor jackpot right on top of it. That is way over $630. Definitely good job to Todd. We'll have the exact total for you in just a couple seconds. But regarding Marc-Andre Fleury, he got some cool stuff happening. Apparently, everybody in Minnesota wants him to stay, so I'm thinking that he probably will.
Yeah, I can definitely see him staying.
Yeah, I think he's probably been treated pretty well in Minnesota, and I think he's been having fun playing with this team too.
Oh yeah, plus he hasn't been there all that long yet. No. He probably wouldn't want to move around, too much.
He has been moving around a little bit. He moved from the New Vegas, the Golden Knights. He moved to the Golden Knights, and then he moved to, I think, the Nashville Predators, and then he moved to our team all within a season.
Wow.
So he has been traded a couple different times, but it's because he's an older, still very talented player. But it's kind of one of those things where it's like he might not even be back next season.
Yeah.
So that's why he's been kind of tossed around a little bit. But it's nothing to say about his skill or anything. It's just kind of regarding his future. But yeah, let's take a look at how many teams has he been on, because I think he's been on a decent amount now. Let's take a look. Yeah, so he played with Pittsburgh, and then 3, 4, 5. So this is his 5th team. But he played most of his career with the Pittsburgh not Pirates, this baseball team, Pittsburgh Penguins. Whatchamacallit. And so let's see, from 2003. Wow, 2003. I didn't know that actually. So from 2003 all the way to 2016, he was with the Pittsburgh Penguins. And actually doing pretty well with them during that whole time.
Yeah, and then it looks like he went to the Vegas Golden Knights at the start of their season.
Yeah.
At the start of their
when they got
team.
Yeah.
Because that's what they did.
NHL.
Like that's how they did so great that one season. It's because they were
they
new.
drafted all those really good players.
They just got everyone off that.
It's really cool. Unfortunately, though, the Seattle Kraken had not had the same entrance into the league.
They did not have the same entrance, not at all. They came in and it was
kind of a rough first year for them.
Yeah.
How have they been doing actually? To be
I actually
honest?
haven't kept up with the Kraken at all this year.
I don't know if they've been good their second year.
Yeah.
Let's take a look. Seattle Kraken. I don't know. Let's take a look, see how they've been doing. Seasons. Want to see. So yeah, they had the first season, and then was this their only season they played so far?
Was this their first?
Let's see. 2021 to 2022. Yeah, that's pretty funny. So
wow, I could have felt like that was a different year when they got started.
I think they
got formed.
They got formed. Yeah, like a couple years ago, and I think that's why. But yeah, that's pretty funny though. Good for them. I mean, it's not terrible. 27, 49, and 6. I mean, considering I don't think they had a super crazy lineup either.
Yeah, no.
But yeah, definitely pretty decent stuff. Cool. And I like though adding expansion teams and stuff, and that's a pretty cool mascot too.
Yeah.
To be honest, like Seattle Kraken, that sounds like a cool hockey team.
We need to get some more football teams.
They are. They are actually NBA is planning to expand by the 2024 season,
awesome.
And the NFL they have plans as well. They might actually add another Texas team. Yeah, is it crazy that Dallas might get another team?
Another team?
Yeah, because it's kind of how LA has 3 teams, but Dallas might get another team to combat the Cowboys.
Have 3 teams now?
Yeah, they have the Chargers, the Rams. And I think technically they had who else was it?
They used to have the Raiders.
And the Chargers. The Chargers, the Rams, and oh man, who was it? It was 3 teams, and I think
the Raiders. Because at one point
the Raiders were there for one season, but let's see, I'm thinking of somebody else. Let's see it. Los Angeles NFL teams. Let's take a look. It was maybe it is just the Rams and the Chargers right now. But let's see. Oh, the 49ers. San Francisco 49ers, but that's San Francisco technically. Whatchamacallit? Yeah, so California has 3 teams. They even had 4 teams for 1 second when, like you said, they had whatchamacallit,
the Raiders.
The Raiders.
That are now the Las Vegas Raiders, right?
Yeah, Las Vegas, yeah. Oh, man, that's so funny. But, of course, now Texas might be the next up. But before we go further, we do have a Kendall 68 over at Elysian Legion, taking away $24.40. Nice job, Kendall. But, yeah, that would be pretty crazy, though.
Let's see. Texas would have
Texans, Cowboys,
Texans,
and, of course,
Cowboys.
Now the new team.
Yeah, the new team, yeah.
Let's see, expansion teams. I want to see, because I know whatchamacallit. What was another – I forget where they were thinking, but this is on Pro Football Network, and this is a pretty big network. Let's take a look at where so they say potential NFL expansion teams. Oh yeah, well, I think one of the biggest, most popular things is that they might add a Football League to Canada.
Oh.
Like Toronto might get a team or something like that.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, but this one says actually London might. I don't think I would see that happening. Like a team in London getting one. Austin, Texas is one that they've been thinking.
Oh man, Austin, they'd have to. I don't even know what they would pick for the mascot.
Weirdos.
Yeah,
Austin
that's what I was
weirdos.
thinking.
That'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
That's what I was thinking though.
That would
Austin
be super
weirdos.
cool.
They'd
I would mess with it. I would think it'd be really. They could
it'd
have
be funny.
awesome
They
jerseys
could
too.
actually, yeah, they really could.
Yeah, like
They could just
tie-dye
do
jerseys.
anything with it.
Yeah, they could have like tie-dye jerseys and stuff.
Yeah.
Because like that is totally like an Austin thing. But yeah, Austin, Texas, that would be super cool. Columbus, Ohio is one they have on here. That's pretty interesting. But it's like, and then why would Ohio get 3 teams? Why would Ohio out of all
the states,
California and Ohio would
I
be
understand
the 2.
California.
Yeah,
It's
California
big.
makes sense. Yeah, just because there's so many people there.
Why don't we have an Alaskan team?
I know. Yeah, Alaskan team would be. See, Maine, the Maine Red Claws.
Oh my gosh,
Lobster
the lobsters.
mascot. That's right. That's right. And they could have bright red like whatchamacallit thing.
lobsters.
And like
Yeah.
on their arms they could be like claws coming down the sleeves.
No. And then the gloves, they're gonna have like gloves, and it's like the rubber bands that they put on.
Little antenna on the helmets.
Yeah.
Let's see.
I really want the rubber band glove.
That's
the
right.
Rubber band gloves though. The
That's
little
right.
claw clamps.
The clock, exactly. Montreal is another one. So I mean like Toronto or Montreal, a Canadian team.
Okay, I like their steak seasoning. It's pretty good.
Yeah, 100%. St. Louis, that is another one that they think could get one after obviously the Rams left them for San Diego and then L.A. Portland, Oregon. Oh, somebody says Portland, Oregon. That would be kind of interesting. Yeah, kind of putting one over there by Seattle.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could definitely see that happening. Salt Lake City, Utah. Oh, okay.
We don't have a Utah sports team.
No, I don't think. Yeah, there's just the Utah Jazz.
Yeah.
That's it. I don't think that.
Oh, I was just thinking football.
I don't think they even have any other sports teams other than like college. No way. They have a soccer team.
That's definitely soccer.
Oh
That's
my
gotta be
gosh. Well, yeah. That's hilarious.
Royal.
American professional soccer. Yeah.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
That's awesome.
It's technically Major League Soccer. That's really funny. Wow.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I wonder if they're any good. Let's see, Real Salt Lake. No, they're not bad.
Oh, okay.
Wow, that's definitely pretty interesting stuff.
Los
I
Angeles.
wonder, where is Minnesota? Does Minnesota have a hockey team? I actually don't know, to be honest. Not hockey team. Does Minnesota have a soccer team? I don't even know if Michigan has a soccer team, to be honest.
Does Michigan have a soccer team?
I don't know.
Well, I don't think
Western
we'd be in the
Conference?
Western
No.
Conference. would we?
You would be surprised.
Oh,
Minnesota.
Yeah.
Let's see. Minnesota has one. What are they? I actually don't know this. So this is Minnesota United. Okay, football club. Interesting. Nashville has one. That's pretty fun. Portland has one.
Ah.
That's super funny. Seattle. Yeah, Michigan doesn't have one. No, it doesn't look like it. That's super funny. Dallas has one. LA has a couple, it looks like. Well, the Salt Lake team is actually pretty decent.
Yeah, they are.
That's funny. They're like fourth.
That's interesting. I didn't even know that it was a thing.
Yeah, Philadelphia is the best in the league right now. That's really crazy.
Okay, Columbus has a team, but we don't.
Yeah, come on now. What's called Toronto has a team. Interesting. That's pretty crazy. That's
Wow.
pretty cool though. Montreal has a team. Montreal and Toronto have a team.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely pretty interesting stuff. I guess you learn something new every day. That's pretty fun though. Definitely cool stuff. Oh yeah, and so we were talking about the Minnesota Wild, but let's take a look at what the NHL playoffs are looking like, just to kind of check in and see what where everything is kind of settled. Because I think they're to the conference finals now. I think
Ooh.
everything might be over with. Oh no, not quite yet, but we do have a winner. We got Thomas Scott and Mike P. Thomas Scott over Concordia Lanes, and Mike is over the historic Broken Bar Stool. Both of them splitting up $34.60. Nice job to both of you.
Nice bar name.
Yeah, I do like that. The historic Broken Bar Stool. But of course, so for NHL playoffs, though, things are getting pretty tight for a couple of these teams. Let's see. So the Carolina Hurricanes were down 2-1. Now they're leading 3-2. A game 6 is going to be coming pretty soon for them. The Edmonton Oilers ended up advancing past the Calgary Flames. They won in 5 games. Now they're in the conference finals. The Colorado Avalanche are leading the St. Louis Blues 3-2. So they'll be going to a Game 6, looking to eliminate the St. Louis Blues, with the Blues looking to force a Game 7. Tampa Bay Lightning are already in the conference finals in the eastern side of things, with Carolina Hurricanes looking to advance to the conference finals to face them. But the New York Rangers are looking to make it a Game 7 and hopefully pull out. But other than that, it's looking pretty crazy. So Tampa Bay Lightning, who do you think their opponent's going to be?
I think they are probably going to be facing Carolina.
Okay, Carolina Hurricanes. I can see that. I
Yeah.
can see that. I think Carolina Hurricanes just makes
Now,
the most
who's
sense.
coming out of that?
Yeah.
Probably, I feel Tampa Bay, just because
They got the
I
X
feel like
factor.
I feel like I can't not. I couldn't imagine
It's-
them being beat by the Hurricanes
It's like Golden State.
after doing that.
It's like Golden State Warriors right now. It's like these guys have just been winning for some reason, and
And,
it's
like,
just they've just been like I don't know. It's a
I would
dynasty right now.
honestly feel like a fool betting against them.
Yeah.
It
Exactly.
feels like a bet that I don't want to make.
I mean, like after sweeping the first seed, that is crazy.
yeah.
That is really crazy. But of course, so Carolina Hurricanes, New York Rangers. I'll take Hurricanes too. I think that's just what's going to happen. But I think and I kind of agree, to be honest. I think Tampa Bay is just kind of might make the finals. I could definitely see that
Yeah.
happening. But I think for the purpose of predictions, I'm going to say Carolina Hurricanes wins in. I think they're going to win in 7.
Okay.
So I think New York Rangers are going to win this next game, and then the Hurricanes are going to win in 7, and then they're going to go on to win in 5 against the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Really?
And then they're going to go to the finals.
Okay.
And then so on the flip side so that's Eastern Conference.
Yeah.
On the flip side of things, we got the Western Conference. Calgary Flames. Yeah, Calgary Flames. They got eliminated. So that means the Edmonton Oilers are now, have secured a spot in the Western Conference Finals. So now the only two teams that are, trying to get a spot in those finals are now the Colorado Avalanche and the St. Louis Blues, with the Avalanche leading by 1 game, looking to eliminate them, with the Blues obviously looking to force a Game 7. Out of those two teams, who do you think is going to win?
I think the St. Louis Blues are.
St. Louis Blues? Okay, so you think
Yeah, I
they're
think
going to
they're
take
gonna
them to
come back.
7?
Yeah.
Take them to 7 and then win 2 in a row? Okay.
Yep.
Okay, I could definitely see it. I could see it. That would be crazy if it was like St. Louis Blues and Tampa Bay Lightning in the finals, 2-3
Yeah,
seeds.
that'd be interesting.
That would be super crazy. But I think in this case, I think the Colorado Avalanche are just going to beat them and go to the Western Conference Finals.
Oh, I think the Edmonton Oilers are beating the St. Louis Blues.
Oh, really? You think Edmonton? Oh, yeah. I think if Blues went to the conference finals, I think Oilers beat them.
Yep.
I think if Colorado goes to the conference finals,
Colorado would win.
yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
was okay. That feels like a boat that seems like a solid opinion. That-
I think I'm going to take that, and I think between – all right, so I'm going to – my official prediction is that Colorado going to the finals facing off against the Carolina Hurricanes.
all right.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay.
And you think Tampa
Oilers.
Bay Oilers? Okay, Tampa Bay Oilers, and then Avalanche, Colorado Avalanche, and the Hurricanes. Okay, interesting stuff. We'll try and keep them in our minds just to remember, because it's fun to make predictions about especially like NHL, I feel like.
Oh yeah.
But of course, we do have balls continuing to drop in this game. We got that must-go fixed at 34.20. We got the minor jackpot right at $116 and 52 balls, and we got the major jackpot right at $7,920 and 49 balls or less to win. And of course, the mega is sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls. But as you guys know, we have teamed up with the Minnesota Wild for the ETAB game, Let's Go Wild. You can play it today at any of your favorite Minnesota bars. It's definitely a lot of fun. Check it out and let us know what you think. But in the meantime, while you guys are trying to get at some of these prizes, or this must-go prize, we do have a little bit of a fishing report to get into. It was actually just updated yesterday.
Oh yeah, and we're checking in with Alexandria at West Central Minnesota. In the Alexandria area, anglers found a mixed bag of success, with walleyes being caught mostly on some of the area's smaller, shallower lakes. These fish fell to jigs and minnows fished in the shallows. The walleye bite should be getting better every day as the water warms and the fish recuperate from the spawn and start feeding more aggressively. But we do have a winner with Mike P over at the historic Broken Barstool, taking home $34 on that must-go prize. Good job.
Awesome stuff.
Oh yeah, primetime panfish patterns are setting up now in the area as the crappies and bluegills are spending more and more time in the shallows and are feeding aggressively. A small panfish jig below a bobber is all that is required to tempt these aggressive fish into biting. Bass anglers also found that fish in shallow and caught them on a variety of baits. Overall, the fishing in Alexandria area should be even better this weekend and continue to improve as the weather stabilizes and the water warms.
Awesome stuff. So definitely have fun fishing, you guys. I know it sounds like it's been a pretty great start to the fishing opener. So definitely, hopefully you guys are having fun and having good luck with your fishing experiences. But we do only have a minute and a half left to get enrolled into this next game. That minor jackpot is at $164 and 56 balls or less to win. That major jackpot is sitting at $7,959 and 49 balls or less to win. And the mega in the background at 44 balls or less to win at $100 grand. But, of course, you know, if you guys happen to win any of these crazy jackpots, just a reminder, share those jackpot pictures with us. I mean, even if you're, you know, not winning a jackpot, just having fun, playing with your friends and family, send those pictures in too. We love getting all of them. And you can send in any of your Pilot Games pictures on Facebook by posting it with the hashtag Pilot Games, or you can even just send it to us directly at our page, or you can even email it to us as well at jackpots@pilotgames.com. And, of course, we actually do have a player picture loaded up right now. And I'm pretty sure. Oh, there it goes. Oh, yeah, there it is. Winning that crazy $35,000 jackpot. Crazy kid. Our player spotlight for the week. That's an awesome one. Definitely pretty crazy stuff. Nice job on that jackpot, though. 35 grand.
That's crazy.
That's a decent chunk of change right
Yeah.
there. Definitely something worth smiling about. But, you know, definitely send in pictures exactly like that. We personally love seeing them, and we love showing them off on the broadcast, too.
Yeah.
But, of course, only 20 seconds left to get enrolled. And in the meantime, we got a little bit of Vikings news to get into. And we got some pretty fun stuff to talk about regarding Lewis Seen's epic response when asked which NFL player he wants to hit the most. Fans are going to get a look at the gentle version of Lewis Seen for now. But make no mistake, the Minnesota Vikings didn't draft him with the number 32 overall pick because he has a nice smile and waves at the cameras. When he puts on the helmet, pads, and steps in between the numbers, he turns into a human battering ram. If you're a receiver or running back, Seen is not the player you want to see coming downhill on the field. When appearing on the All Things Covered podcast, the former Georgia Bulldog was asked which offensive player he looked forward to hitting the most in the NFL. Seen's response was just as chilling as the hit he put on tight end Kyle Pitts in college. He said, "I don't have one person in particular. My head is I just want to stack bodies, and that's it," he said. This is definitely pretty interesting stuff. I mean, that is what he did in college. He led the Georgia Bulldogs in tackles that year and was just he was a force on that defense.
That's some scary stuff.
Yeah, 100%. So definitely what we're looking forward to seeing on that defense, a lot of energy and a lot of tackles from Lewis Seen. So definitely some cool stuff. But, of course, let's take a look if we have anything else on the Vikings agenda that they got going on, just to make sure we're not missing out on any breaking news. Let's take a look. 6 most exciting Vikings moves of the offseason. I feel like we've already kind of covered everything we've done, but I guess we can kind of go ahead and summarize what we've done over the offseason. That wouldn't hurt.
Oh, yeah.
Let's take a look at what we've been doing. Signing Jordan Hicks from the Cardinals, huge. That was awesome for us. Paying Danielle Hunter to stay, also huge in addition to signing Jordan Hicks. Of course, like that was really good. I mean, Danielle Hunter, huge difference maker on any team he's on. Letting Anthony Barr walk was a good decision as well. I mean, especially since he was set to make almost $10 million this year. Definitely pretty crazy stuff. But another nice pickup was signing Zadarius Smith in free agency. Super crazy. Perfect fit for the Vikings. Exactly what we needed on that defense. Definitely some awesome stuff.
And definitely a lot better to take it away from the Packers.
Oh, exactly. Not only that, exactly. That's a very good point. Not only getting him on the team, but getting him off of a divisional rival as well.
Oh, yeah.
So definitely really cool stuff. But we do have a winner. It is Sizzler over at G. Allen's, taking away $44.20. Nice job to Sizzler, winning that must-go prize. But we do have our next cup. So they have 2 more cool things that we did over offseason. This one's crazy, and I think I know the first one as well. But second up, it was hiring Questia Adolfo-Mensah as the general manager to replace Rick Spielman. And yeah, I mean, changes were just, they were bound to happen for this team at every layer of the team, whether it's like franchise level or just player level. And it started with Rick Spielman, Mike Zimmerman, and the coaching staff. And so Questia Adolfo-Mensah, huge for us, and he's been doing great ever since he's joined the team. Somebody else that has been doing really good since joining the team, even though we haven't even played a game yet, is Kevin O'Connell. I mean, it's awesome. It's super, super cool. And this guy even says, it's been 12 years since the Minnesota Vikings had an offensive-minded head coach. So, I mean, and also, when is the last time we've had a offense of this caliber at the same time, too? I mean, like, definitely, like, last time when we had Randy Moss, Chris Carter, and all those other talented people on our offense as well.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
So not only that, but, like, now we have Justin Jefferson, who is like another young Randy Moss, you can argue. We have Kirk Cousins, who works perfectly with Justin Jefferson and, of course, our other receivers as well. And we have a better offensive line than last year, at least. So better protect our quarterback and stuff. And obviously our running room is pretty crazy, too. I mean, we've even had Dalvin Cook lining up as a receiver in some sets as well, which is crazy because we're pretty set at the receiving room anyways. Like, it's really not that bad. So it's pretty crazy. This offense is going to be looking really, really cool next year. I'm really excited to see what he has planned.
Oh, especially with with Kevin O'Connell coming off that hot season with the Rams.
Oh, winning a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
No,
you can't honestly
with a brand new offense too. Like that was just put together that season
with
offense.
him. He helped put that together.
Exactly.
So, very exciting stuff to see him and Questia Adolfo-Mensah with the Vikings.
Oh, yeah, 100%. But other than that, I don't think really anything going on too crazy. I know this is a little tidbit I think people will like to hear, though. There are 4 starters from the Vikings defense that are still unsigned by anybody.
Wow.
Is Anthony Barr not signed right now? Everson Griffin, unfortunately, is not signed. I feel like he could be signed somewhere, though, as like a just supplemental talent, to be honest. Whatchamacallit? Sheldon Richardson. He was somebody that's not signed either. He was just being pretty bad. But Bashad Breeland, that was the biggest one. He played like the worst cornerback in the NFL. He was rated as the worst cornerback in the NFL, like statistically. And it's just bad. He was really bad with the Vikings. But, I don't know. Hopefully he finds a team he can fit with, but it definitely wasn't the Vikings last year. And it just was not helping our defensive woes.
Nah.
But, of course, those were 4, players we were able to, get off the team and improve in those positions as well. And hopefully they find better, teams for them as well that they might be able to fit better in for themselves. But, of course, as you guys know, we here at Pilot Games have teamed up with the Minnesota Vikings for the ETAP game, Vikings Victory. Pick out a letter in the skull bonus to win some big prizes. Definitely go ahead and do it. Try it out and let us know what you think. But we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that Musco at $51. We got that minor jackpot at $235 and 56 balls. We got that major jackpot just over $8,000 and 49 balls. And of course, we got the mega jackpot sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But we got some awesome jackpot hunter standings to get into. That's what you guys are earning points. Earning points for right now and every day when you play the Jackpot Hunter $1 edition from 4 to 6 p.m. So I'll let you take away these players right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, we got Spazwell over at Gas Can Bar and Grill with 51,000 points. With 59,000 points in 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at the Chart House. In 7th place in the 2-way tie, we got 2-way Girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Kev over at the Deer Stand, both with 61,000 points. Shortly ahead in 6th place, we got Kimmy over at Niso Legion with 63,000 points. In 5th place, we got Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 64,000 points. In 4th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 66,000 points. Such a close race from 4th all the way till 7th place. Definitely want to watch out where you guys are in that chunk of the standings. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, kicking off our 100,000 point club with 131,000 points. And in 1st place, holding on to that spot for a while now, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 151,000 points.
Awesome stuff for the players, but of course, we got the locations to take a look at as well. So let's get right into it. Starting it off in 10th place, we got Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 91,000 points. In 9th place, before I get into that though, we do have a couple winners. We got Bad Flat Bob over at Anamia Vets Club and 69 T-Bird over at Carbonis Pizza, CR Billiards. Both of them splitting up $51 on that must-go prize. Nice job, you two. But of course, continuing in on these location standings for the Jackpot Hunter, we got in 9th place, American Legion Fridley with 94,000 points. In 8th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice with 97,000 points. And in 7th place, actually dropping out of a tie from 6th place, we got Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 104,000 points. And the location that was able to get themselves out of that tie and stick around in 6th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hanger 45 and Hilltop with 106,000 points. In 5th place, it's Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 119,000 points. And in 4th place, it's Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 127,000 points. And now in the top 3, everybody's in the 200,000 point club or higher. In 3rd place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 203,000 points. In 2nd place, we got VFW Spring Lake Park with 250,000 points. And in 1st place, it is Corner Bar in Goodhue with 399,000 points. And have we had any winners from Corner Bar in Goodhue tonight?
I'm not sure.
Let's take
Let's
a
see.
look.
Yes, we have.
We have.
Yep, round
Who was
5.
it? Round 5.
Bull over at Corner Bar
Oh,
in
there he
Goodhue.
is. Yep, Bull is getting in the win. And Bull officially put them over the edge to get into the 400,000 point club. So nice job to Bull getting in that final win needed for that final 1,000 points. You guys were just on the precipice, able to get into the 400,000 point club. You'll be able to see the effect of those points on Monday when we come back in. So definitely good job. That's some awesome stuff, but you guys are officially there. You know, we see it. We see you. But of course, good job to all the locations and the players. You guys are all doing great. But we do only have 40 seconds left to get enrolled into this next game. We got that minor jackpot at $340 and 60 balls or less to win. So get enrolled. You do not want to miss out on a chance at that minor jackpot. And of course, I mean, you're not only getting a chance at the minor, but also the major jackpot at $8 grand and 49 balls, and the mega jackpot at $100 grand and 44 balls. But we got some pretty cool celebrity birthdays to get into, and this first one is actually a pretty cool one to start it off with.
Oh, yeah, born in 1837. We got Wild Bill Hickok, born James Butler. He was an American cowboy and a scout.
Yeah, that's some awesome stuff.
Scout.
Wild Bill, he was involved in a lot of like very infamous Wild West things, and I think he might have even been in that shootout. Let's take a look. Wild Bill. Wild Bill. Shootout. I want to see it. No, it's not coming up. Oh, yep. He was in this shootout. Let's see. Yeah, that's super funny. I remember there was this whatchamacallit, this like literally stretch of like a couple days in which I found out about the shootout at the OK Corral.
Yeah.
And I had like a couple nights where I just straight up looked at like infamous shootings and not shootings but shootouts, like duels and stuff in the
like
Wild
old
West.
gunfights, yeah.
And they were so funny. Like they were so funny to like look at because it was literally just random dudes squashing beef with each other over the dumbest
it would just be
things.
a bar fight or something over like a shot of whiskey or something, and then they would just both end up out there with like doing a draw.
Exactly, and then it was like the infamous shootout of 1867.
It was just two guys mad at each other.
Yeah,
with revolvers.
exactly. Yeah, it's just
It's
like
kind of a shame we don't have that now. I wish we could either have like a almost a thing where they do the duel, where they walk away turn, or just bare knuckle fights.
Oh,
Settle
yeah.
it.
Yeah, I know, exactly. It's super funny. But of course, but a little about Wild Bill Hickok is he was better known as Wild Bill, but his real name was James Butler Hickok. He was a folk hero of the American Old West, known for his life on the frontier as a soldier, scout, lawman, gambler, showman, and actor, and for his involvement in many of those famous gunfights.
Wow.
Yeah, definitely really cool. He's just one of those like, you know, ultra famous ones, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But definitely wait. I wonder if Jeff Bridges ever played him or something like that. But let's see. Oh, wow. So Wild Bill was actually like you can actually they have okay, so Wild Bill was not shot dead in a shootout. He was actually, some dude just came over and shot him because he was like, oh, I'm avenging my brother's death. And didn't even like challenge him to a duel, just shot him in some bar. But that's like, there's actually like a historical site now that you can go to visit. And it's like all those other Wild West things. It's so crazy.
Now he's getting called out for centuries for being a pansy.
Yeah, literally, it's so crazy. But we do have a winner. We got Mark MM over at Stadium Sports Bar and Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue. Both of you players taking away the $83 Musco and splitting it up. Nice job, you two. But yeah, that's super crazy. Wait, was he blind? Wow. So Wild Bill Hickok went blind. His renowned eyesight began to fail, and for a time he was reduced to wandering the West, trying to make a living as a gambler. Several times he was even arrested for just vagrancy. That's crazy.
He was going blind, and he just got shot in a bar.
Oh, he definitely had some shootouts when he was blind. That's so funny.
He did, and you know he won.
Oh, literally,
Well,
yeah. That's so hilarious. Oh, that's super funny. I didn't even know that about him.
That's crazy. I'm gonna
really
see if
cool.
he did any blind shootouts.
Yes, yeah, that's super funny. But in the meantime, though, we do have prizes on this game looking pretty good. We got that minor jackpot at $31 and 52 balls or less to win. We got that major jackpot at $8,123 and 49 balls or less to win. And the mega jackpot is sitting at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. So definitely some nice prizes on this game. But we only have a minute and a half left to get enrolled for him. So definitely go ahead and do that. Get enrolled for him. But, was there no mention of
So, just before what you had read, it had actually stated, after accidentally killing his deputy during an 1871 shootout in Abilene, Kansas, Hickok never fought another gun battle. For the next several years, he lived off his famous reputation. Okay. Occasionally, he worked as a guide for wealthy hunters. His renowned eyesight began to fail.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
and he was a regular at a poker table, and yeah.
And that's when that happens.
He was playing cards with his back to the saloon door at 4:15. Yep. Jack McCall walked in and just
gunslinger walked in. Well, that's crazy.
Man.
That's some pretty crazy stuff. Yeah.
Too bad he didn't get in any blind gunfights.
No, I know. That would have been legendary.
Assumed.
That would have been legendary. I know. But hey, he's still a legend. Either way, he already had achieved legend status. But Wild Bill Hickok or James Butler, definitely a pretty cool Wild West name. But, of course, up next in 1912, we got Sam Snead born on this day. He was an American golfer, 7 PGA Tour major titles. He won the U.S. Masters in 1949, 52, and 54. Certainly very decorated golfer, and, really good at golfing.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so 100% happy birthday to Sam Snead. Definitely a really cool one.
Oh, yeah. Next up, born in 1922. We got another awesome one. And another person being knighted. Oh, yeah. We got Sir Christopher Lee, English actor, was in Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit.
Awesome stuff. Yeah, no, he's awesome. He also played what's his face in Star Wars.
That is Count Dooku.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And he even voiced him too.
Did he do it in the
voiced
Clone
him
Wars?
in Clone Wars?
Yeah, he did voice.
Yeah.
What else do I know him from so much? Charlie and the Chocolate
he was
Factory.
his dad.
Yeah.
He's been a lot of stuff, and he's always been really good. Even in Corpse Bride, the Tim Burton movie, he voiced as one of those people. He's always been even just a good voice actor too. To be honest, he has a good voice. Like he has the Christopher Lee voice.
Yeah, he really does. Yeah, I wonder.
That's awesome. He was a younger actor too.
Yeah, it looked like he was in like Gremlins 2 and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's kind of like the dude who played. I think he was actually a major actor at the same time as when Albert was a major actor.
Oh,
the
Albert
dude who
Hitchcock?
played the dude who played Albert in whatchamacallit, Batman.
Yeah.
Not Albert, Alfred.
Alfred, yeah.
I forget his name though.
I was just looking at like an old horror movie, and for some reason I was like, Alfred Hitchcock maybe?
Oh yeah,
Alfred.
Michael Caine.
Albert.
Michael Caine, and yeah, that's young Michael Caine. He was in Gold Bond and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But let's see, Christopher Lee. I want to see Christopher Lee young because I don't know if I've ever looked him up young. Oh yeah, I haven't before. Wow. He looks a lot different. Wow, he actually looks like he aged a lot different than what I thought he would.
The younger, he could have done like Moff Tarkin.
Yeah, that's crazy. He looks like a very different dude. He aged well, though, to be honest.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, that's funny. That is really crazy. He looks way, way different.
I like the goatee look.
Yeah, no, he looked kind of like
facial hair.
he totally could have done Doctor Strange.
He totally could have done Doctor Strange.
100%.
Look, he literally has like that little gray back there.
Yeah. He would have been a crazy good Doctor Strange too.
Oh yeah, in that picture in like
this
particular,
one.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially when, like in his 40s, he kind of started to get like the slight wrinkles. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
like had the doctor like look down. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
He's a pretty classy looking dude though. I got to give it to him.
Yeah.
There's not one picture in here that I don't see where he's like not fitted up.
Yeah, with the full goatee, he definitely looks like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
yeah.
definitely it.
100%.
But we do have a couple winners with Jessica over at Lucky 13's Mendota. Scooter over at CW's Bar and Grill. They'll both be splitting up that $32 must-go prize.
Awesome stuff, you guys. But of course, yeah, that's great. You know, that's something I have to give to those like old timey like English dudes. Is like I've never see a picture of them like not looking like a photo shoot.
Yeah, did you look up Michael Caine and look up his old photos too?
Oh, Michael Caine. Michael Caine was like just like dapper to the most extreme. Like he was
really?
crazy. I mean, the dude was like in the James Bond movies.
Yeah.
He's like and he was a model. I'm pretty sure too. Yeah, he was a pretty cool dude. Even like as he kind of aged too, people still liked Michael Caine a lot. He was a pretty big heartthrob at the time. But yeah, he aged pretty good too, though. Just maintained good acting and stuff. I mean, there's some awesome stuff.
I like that picture with him standing there with the shotty.
Yeah.
he looks menacing.
Yeah, he
It's
does.
like he turned around the corner, like not knowing who's in his house. Like,
Yeah.
pardon me, who's in his house? He's like, who is this?
Who? But, you know, it's funny.
Who's in my residence?
Exactly. Michael Caine voice.
Yeah.
But I like him with the thick black glasses on him.
Yeah,
That's my favorite look.
Kind of
with
like
them.
the Edna glasses, kind of.
Yup,
They kind
yup.
of. He rocks them.
He looks sick. Like he
Yeah.
looks like just straight up Bond villain.
Yeah, he
And it's
does.
awesome. Man, that's some super cool stuff. He has some iconic looks as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, two really cool celebrities. I personally like Sir Christopher Lee and Michael Caine.
Oh yeah.
That's cool. But happy birthday to Sir Christopher Lee. That's some awesome stuff.
Oh yeah.
But of course, next up, we got born in 1966, Sean Kinney, an American rock drummer. He was with Alice in Chains, did Check My Brain and Hollow, and of course was just the drummer for them as well.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, definitely pretty cool stuff. Happy birthday to Sean Kinney.
Oh yeah. Next up, born in 1968, we got Jeff Bagwell, American Baseball Hall of Fame infielder. He was an MLB All-Star in 1994, 1996, 1997, and 1999.
Oh.
He was the National League MVP in 1994, and he won the Gold Glove Award in 1994, and
Wow.
played for the Houston Astros.
Wow, okay. So he was 1994 was a year for him, and that was
Yeah, that was quite a year for him.
So yeah, okay. So he was still like 20 whatchamacallit, like 26 or so.
Okay.
At that point, 28. That's not bad at all.
Wow.
I thought he was more like 30. And I saw 1968 and I was like, oh wow, he was like a little older when he was winning all those awards. But
Yeah.
no, he was in this prime. That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Wow, Jeff
I'm gonna see-
Bagwell. Is he is he a coach now?
Is he?
Yeah, I
Let's
guess so.
see.
He's in the Hall of Fame already. That's surprising.
Yeah, let's see.
That he entered the Hall of
For-
Fame pretty quickly.
Yeah, coach who spent his entire 15 Major League Baseball career playing with the Houston Astros. Yeah, whole
Is
career
he-
of one team.
Is he a coach with the Astros? I'm guessing.
I think he is a coach with the Astros currently.
That's cool. That is really cool. See that type of stuff. I love what baseball does it the most. NFL does it a good amount too, but baseball especially. Like they keep like their franchise dudes. You know what I mean? Like they make sure like they're taken care of like after they retire and stuff too. It's really cool.
You know what I didn't know who
Huh.
had a crazy deal that Ian just told me about? Ian just told me recently about Tom Brady's deal that he got with E ESPN.
350 million. Yeah, that's crazy.
To
10
be
years.
like a sports analyst?
Yep.
The head sports analyst.
Yeah, lead sports analyst. Yeah.
Yeah, that is,
for Fox News. It's crazy.
wow.
Yeah, no, he's making I think more money than he did over his 20-year NFL career.
Wow.
Yeah, no, it's super crazy.
Yeah, Ian did say that. He
Yeah.
was like, yeah, he's making more money now. I was like,
Yeah.
dang.
No, it's insane.
I couldn't imagine.
Yeah, no, it's really crazy stuff. Yeah, it was announced not too long ago that he was doing that. But yeah, definitely
Wow.
really cool. But yeah, happy birthday to Jeff Bagwell, though. That's definitely very impressive resume right there.
Oh, yeah.
But born up next in 1970, we got Joseph Fiennes, and he is an English actor known for Enemy at the Gates, Shakespeare in Love, and he was also in Handmaid's Tale. as the he was the bad dude, the dude that nobody likes. he's the antagonist.
Oh, yeah, now.
But he is a good actor. Like
Yeah.
I gotta give it to him. The dude knows how to act. Like he's good.
There's, like,
Shakespeare in Love is like a classic. Apparently, I've never seen it personally, but I hear a lot about it.
Yeah.
Killing Me Softly is a really big one too.
Yeah.
Enemy at the Gates, that's really big. You might have seen that one. That has Jude Law in it too.
Yeah.
Let's see. Camelot, that was a pretty big. Like I think that was like a one season show. Yeah. Camelot, that was pretty big too. But we do have a winner. We got Tillin over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant, taking away $31.40. Nice job to you, Tillin. Or Tylen, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I feel like Tylen.
Yeah, Tylen. Could see it. But Joseph Fiennes, though, he played Merlin in that Camelot show, which is pretty funny. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
I could see. Yeah.
I could see it. I could like a younger Merlin.
Yeah.
Because he's a pretty young dude. He's only like, how
Yeah.
old is he? Like probably like 30 something. Yeah, 50. Whoa!
I don't know why.
52 years old.
Wow. Really? Go back to that photo.
He's 52. This is like him now.
See, there's that picture in him with the suit, which I'm not like. I don't know. The one in him with the
This
suit.
is him like recently too.
Yeah. He kind of looks like from like right here to right here. It just like roughly his eyes slightly remind me of who just played in Morbius. Why am I blanking on his name?
Oh, Jared Leto.
Yeah, Jared Leto in the one picture directed to the right of it.
He kind of looks like Jared Leto and like Skarsgård brother,
Yeah.
like mixed together.
Yeah.
That's
I
pretty
can see
funny.
that.
Yeah, no, I totally get that though. He has the Jared Leto look with the full beard and like
Yeah.
like this like back hair.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. That's crazy though. Joseph Fiennes is 52 years old.
I wouldn't have thought that.
I would not. I would have thought like maybe 40s. I would
Yeah,
like
I would've-
late
I would've-
30s, early 40s. I'm putting him at.
Yeah, that's what I would have probably guessed.
Wow, hey.
I
Wow.
get
Okay.
way worse at guessing how like old like people are, like
Yeah.
whether or not like I don't know. Like the older I get, I feel like I'm like, okay, that guy looks like, that dude is definitely only like 5 years older than me.
Yeah.
And then it's like, oh, he's like 40, and I'm like, okay.
No, oh yeah, no, it's crazy. Some people just kind of like
They don't age.
Their skin doesn't develop wrinkles the same, and like
Yeah.
it really is wrinkles like
Yeah.
that, like that, like they do a lot for age.
It's like
pretty
no one
crazy.
thinks my dad is 60.
Yeah.
And like no one ever thinks when they see it. And I'm always like, yeah.
I know it's funny. Same with my grandma. She's like 70.
Really?
And yeah, people don't think she's 70. She has like barely some gray hairs. She has like some gray hair. She's never dyed her hair before.
I actually would have because I met her.
Yeah.
I actually would have thought that she because when you did say that she was 70, I was like,
People think she's like 50s all
I
the
would have
time.
thought that she would have like dyed her hair or something. Wow,
No.
that's crazy.
No,
That
it's so funny. My grandpa, he has full like white hair. Like
Yeah.
he's had full like white hair since he was like
But he's
30.
rocking it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Exactly. It's just the grandpa hair,
He's
but
just stressed.
it's crazy. She has straight up like all brown hair. Like I really hope I
Dang.
have like her aging genetics when I get older because
Yeah.
it's pretty crazy. It's pretty impressive. I gotta hand
Man.
it to her. But even her sisters, her whole family ages pretty well too.
Lucky.
Yeah, and which is partly my family as well.
John's over here like,
little humble brag for you guys.
I'm over here like checking the back of my scalp every day because of my dad's hairline.
For literally, that's so funny. Oh man, but what should we call it? Yeah, no, I'm glad. Apparently, your hairline or hair genetics go off of your whatchamacallit,
Maternal.
your maternal, your dad, or your
Maternal
mom's
grandfather.
dad. Yeah.
Oh.
But and that's what I've seen always, so I'm not too sure. But my grandpa's pretty good with hair. My dad's not so much. So I'm hoping I can keep the hair genetics.
I almost actually started like tearing up a little bit because I was just like, you said that, and I was like,
It's like no.
my grandpa's balder than my
Super
dad.
bald.
Yeah, he's Gordon bald.
My dad's bald, but he's super bald. That's super funny. No, but like I've already accepted. Even when I was a teenager, like I thought about it, and I was like, if I am start to bald, like
it's
it's going off.
It's just
going.
going.
Like I've already made that promise to myself.
If I
Like,
ever
I'm
get to
doing
like
it.
Uncle Phil kind of level hair, it's instantly going to shave.
Yep. But
I
like
couldn't do that.
no,
Maybe
yeah,
with the hat.
exactly with me with the hat, yeah. But it's just it's so yeah. I've made that, and I've made that commitment.
Yeah.
I've made it already.
And honestly, I'm gonna go like full in. Like I'm gonna be like waxing it and stuff, shining
Yeah,
it
and
up.
I mean, my friend Noah, he went through it too. But like, it's fun. It's cool though because he actually was kind of dealing with it, and he's my age too, so
Yeah.
it was a little difficult for him to deal with it. But like, he was straight up was like, you know what? I'm just gonna rock it for a little bit and just shave it down until it's nothing, and then like I'll like start buzz cutting it.
Man.
And he rocked it for a little bit, and then just like went shorter and shorter and shorter, and then finally he buzzed it all off and
Yeah.
is rocking the no hair look now.
Yeah, Gordon, it was like one day.
No, yeah, Gordon, yeah, no,
He
his
was
brother
like-
Gordon, he had the same thing where he was dealing with a little bit of hair loss, and he was just like, nope.
Nope. And he was
nope.
like Gordon. He was like, William, I want you to shave my head. Because like my
He looks
parents
good.
my parents kind of had to say it originally. They were like, Gordon, you are not shaving your head. And
Yeah.
for adults.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
so,
It's like, I
like,
can make my
it's like my
decision.
dad was talking to me one day, and he was like, yeah, you better not do that and all that. And I was like, yeah, of course not, of course
Yeah,
not.
yeah.
2 days later, he was over at my house.
He
He's like,
comes back.
"Eh."
He looks good though.
He looks
looks
good.
really good with the
Kinda
shaved
looks
head.
like Kratos.
No, yeah, I agree. But we do have a winner. It is none other than Jill over at Mill Creek Inn in Buffalo, taking away the must-go prize of $35.40. Nice job to Jill.
Oh, yeah.
But I mean, like, it's one of those things where like hair is like not that like big of a deal to me.
No,
you know what
it's
I mean? Like,
not.
it's funny because like I know I had a teacher way back when, and he had a bald spot, and he was rocking like a little kind of like the monk cut a little bit. You know,
Okay.
just kind of around like standard history teacher cut. You know,
Yeah.
and the dude was awesome. I loved him. You know,
Oh,
and we
yeah,
had a
you
super
had
good
to.
relationship. We would banter back and forth in class, and classic kind of like teacher-student relationship. And it was really funny because I would always make fun of him for it, and he'd always clap back like, talk to me in 30 years, John. Like that sort of thing. Just made like
you better
made-
start like you should be taking like biotin
yeah.
every day, just so like just like
just to
30
spite
years,
him.
30 years now, 30 years
just like cover myself in biotin just to like become like American Werewolf, just
yeah.
to spite him. Just be like, I actually got hairier with age. It's super funny stuff.
how
but-
much to like glue like Elmer's glue some like hair onto you for a day?
Oh yeah, I
Just
know.
to,
Just to
walk
get a
up to
photo
it.
shoot with them.
Yeah.
It's super funny. Well, man, it's still so funny. But yeah, no, this is just one of those things that I feel like men have just learned to deal with. You know
Oh,
what I mean?
yeah.
It's just kind of getting through that sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's fun.
I feel like as a guy, you kind of just have to accept, I might not have hair by the time I'm 30.
It's just something
a
you have to.
possibility.
Yep, exactly. So yeah, it's just one of those things. You have to have a carefree attitude with it, and I don't know. It's one of those things where it's like when you're our age, like you start to see maybe the beginning signs of it, and you're like, oh. Like, oh no.
Like,
But
more hair comes out when you shampoo than normal, and you're just kind of like,
it's so funny. Oh,
I'm
my
over here
goodness.
like checking my hairline every once in a while because I'm like, I feel like my forehead's bigger.
but-
But see, the good thing is once you're bald, you don't have a big forehead.
No, you are the forehead.
Yeah, it's all head.
It's just head now.
Yeah. There's
Super
no
funny.
there's no forward, there's no after. It's just head.
Yeah, I mean, hey, with the way the world's going right now, I wouldn't be surprised if we're seeing a lot more early onset baldness, especially with us.
Oh, yeah.
I can definitely see that happening. But of course, we do have balls, getting ready to drop. 15 seconds away from enrolling into this game. We got that minor jackpot over 188 bucks and 56 balls. We got that major jackpot over 8 grand and 49 balls, and we got the mega jackpot sitting at 100 grand and 44 balls or less to win. But of course, we got a little bit of Timberwolves stuff to talk about. Not too much since they were knocked out of the playoffs in the first round. But I mean, hey, they had a really successful regular season. Also won that play-in tournament to secure the 7th seed and ended up taking the one of the second best teams in the NBA to 6 games. So I mean, not bad at all. You know, a pretty successful team. And I think after the potential moves we might make in this offseason, we could definitely see a pretty dramatic improvement going into this next season, especially with Anthony Edwards like taking that 3rd year step. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I could definitely see that happening. Maybe even Karl Anthony Towns could be taking another step too.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to realize the dude is kind of in the middle of his athletic prime right now. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So it's like right now is the time for him to be taking that superstar step, which he's kind of halfway towards making last season, I got to admit. But, of course, let's take a look at some Timberwolves news, look at what's going on. I mean, as you guys know, Tim Connolly super crazy stuff. We were able to sign him to like a $40 million deal for like 5 years, I think, with a stake in ownership as well. So super crazy stuff. I mean, he's hailed as one of the best president of basketball operations, in the NBA. And so it was crazy that we were able to get him. Everybody in the NBA is kind of hailing this as a potentially franchise-shifting move made by the Timberwolves. So it has a lot of implications. This was the guy who drafted the back-to-back MVP currently, Nikola Jokic. He drafted his point guard, Jamal Murray. He drafted a lot of really talented players with, not super high-up lottery picks either. Most of these guys were drafted deep in the second round.
Wow.
He has a knack for spotting talent, and it's really cool that he's going to be able to bring that to the Timberwolves.
That's going to be fun to see.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. So some really cool stuff going on with the Timberwolves. I mean, it's only getting better from here. It's really, really cool stuff to see how fast this team is starting to take shape. But, of course, the NBA playoffs are still happening, even though the Timberwolves aren't in them. But the NBA playoffs tonight, the next game is going to be Game 6 in the Eastern Conference Finals between the Miami Heat and the Boston Celtics. But we do have a winner. We got Kevin over at Mama G's taking away the must-go prize of $51. Nice job to Kevin. But that game against the Heat and the Celtics is going to be taking place tonight at 7:30 for you guys. It's a Game 6. Boston is leading 3-2. So Boston is either looking to take this game and move on to the finals. The Heat looking to force a Game 7 and hopefully win that one to get to the finals. Who are you taking, though? Who do you think is going to win?
I think I'm going to take the Heat.
Heat in 7? Okay. That would definitely be pretty crazy. That would be really cool. I would like to see the Heat and the Golden State Warriors matched up in the finals. Oh, yeah, and also, if you guys didn't know, the Golden State Warriors beat the Dallas Mavericks last night to advance to the finals. They beat them in 5 games, 4-1. Luka Doncic was going crazy that whole series, though. I got to hand it to him. He's been LeBron Jamesing this. It's been craziness. But, of course, that game tonight is going to be pretty crazy. I think I'm taking the Celtics. I think I can see the Celtics taking this one home pretty easy. I think, I can see the Warriors and Celtics facing off in the finals.
All right.
That was actually the matchup I least wanted to see. I wanted to see the Miami Heat and the Mavericks fight in the finals. I thought that was going to be the most fun. Or even the Mavericks and the Celtics would have been really fun to see. Cool. I think that would have been the best matchup. But yeah, so it looks like it's going to end up Warriors-Celtics. That would be fun, though. Who do you think is going to win between them?
Let's see. I'm going to take the Warriors taking it.
Warriors if they play the Celtics, what if they play the Heat?
Oh, if they play the Celtics?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll take Celtics over Warriors.
Wait, so you think if the Miami Heat are able to scratch past the Celtics, they'll be able to take the championship?
No, I think once they scratch past, they're losing the championship.
Oh, okay. So you think Warriors will take the championship? Then?
Yeah.
Okay. I gotcha. But you think if Celtics go past, then they'll take the championship? Okay. I agree with that. Yeah, 100% some crazy stuff. Maybe send your guys' predictions in and let us know what you think. We do enjoy talking everything about you guys, with you guys. We love getting your guys' sports opinions and those types of things. And don't be afraid to send in hot takes because, that's what we're known for on this broadcast. We love to saying things about sports.
Oh, yeah.
But, of course, only a few seconds left to get enrolled into this next game. We got that minor jackpot at $258 and 56 balls or less to win. We got that major jackpot at $8,305 and 49 balls or less to win. And, of course, the mega sitting in the back at $100,000 and 44 balls or less to win. But we got a little bit of Twiking Zone standings to get into, and it's what you guys earn points for every day from 12 to 1 when you're playing Twins Bingo, and I'll let you take it away right off the bat.
Oh, yeah, kicking us off in 10th place, previously in 9th, getting pushed back. We got Pooba over at Brian's Bar and Grill with 110,000 points. In 9th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon with 113,000 points. With 126,000 points in 8th place, we got Lucky Tim over at Lakefront Bar. In 7th place, we got Yo-Yo over at Valley Inn with 128,000 points. Not too far ahead of 8th place Lucky Tim. In 6th place, we got Bobo over at Corner Bar in Goodhue with 136,000 points. With 160,000 points. In 5th place, we got GGZ over at the Midi. In 4th place, we got Mikey Wins over at Steve-O's with 176,000 points. In 3rd place, we got Sinbob over at Corky's Bar South Haven with 189,000 points. With 204,000 points, kicking off that 200,000 point club is 2nd place Nan over at Corky's Bar South Haven. And in first place, we got Scrub Eye over at American Legion Fridley with 264,000 points.
Awesome stuff. Nice job to all of those players in the top 10. But we do have balls dropping on this game. Before I get into the location side of things, we got that Musco at 56.20, minor jackpots at $257 and 56 balls to win. We got that major jackpot at $8,305 and 49 balls to win. And the mega jackpot sitting at $100,000. Unfortunately, just went past it, but it is available in 44 balls or less to win. But getting into these location standings, starting it off in 10th place, we got Main Street Pub and Kimball with 166,000 points. In 9th place, we got VFW Blaine with 216,000 points. In 8th place, we got Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 220,000 points. In 7th place, we got Our Place on 3rd and Faribault with 276,000 points. In 6th place, we got Eagles Rochester with 282,000 points, falling from 5th place actually. But now in 5th place, falling from 4th place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 287,000 points. In 4th place, rising from 5th place, we got Steve-O's and Crystal with 290,000 points. In this top 3 now, before I get into it though, we do have Thailand over at Hog's Breath Bar and Restaurant taking away the Musco prize of 56.20. Nice job to Thailand. But we are going to take a quick break before getting into this next game, so we'll see you guys in just a second.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous Days!
Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Kriesel. Really cool listening to him talking his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson.
Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I gotta say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.
Hey everybody, how's it going? We are back in action, getting into this next game of Lucky for Bingo. Not Lucky for Bingo. I just started saying it, continued to say it, because why not? But we are getting in this next game of Jackpot Hunter, and of course, that miner is crazy right now. It's at over $560 and 64 balls or less to win. So definitely get enrolled. Do not want to miss a chance at this miner jackpot. It's absolutely insane right now. But we got the major jackpot on the line as well, and 49 balls or less to win. And of course, the mega is always out there, and 44 balls or less to win. But before I left off, I was reading off the locations on the Twiking Zone standings, and we were in the top 3 when I left off. But just to refresh your memories a little bit, the rest of the top 5 goes like this. In 5th place, it was Corner Bar and Goodhue. In 4th place, it was Steve-O's and Crystal. And now, getting into the top 3, starting it off in 3rd place, we have American Legion Fridley with 424,000 points. In 2nd place, it's Corky's Bar in South Haven with 497,000 points. And in 1st place with a pretty huge lead, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 811,000 points. But nice job to all these locations and players in the Twiking Zone. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But we have a little list of movies released today to get into. But before I do exactly that, we do have some nice prizes on this game. That must-go prize is at $161, and the minor jackpot is looking absolutely insane, and 64 balls or less to win. So definitely get at them. Get your bingo faces on. Do what you got to do. In the meantime, we're talking about these cool movies that came out today. And starting it off, it was Adam Sandler's Longest Yard, released in 2005. Definitely a really funny one. That was
also known as Burt Reynolds' second longest yard.
That's right. That's right. Definitely like I think both of them are kind of just in that like comedy movie like pantheon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just like both like very very much hailed as classics.
Oh yeah.
Let's see. What's your favorite part of The Longest Yard? Either of them.
Let's see. I'm gonna pick from the obviously his car crash in the first one.
Yeah.
That one was like really cool, but in the newer one, that one scene where what was it? Oh, when that one guy's getting carried off the stretcher after he got hit.
That's super funny. Yeah, it's funny. I've seen
that one gets quoted so much.
Really?
Yeah.
That's funny. I've seen the first one a couple different times, but I haven't seen the second one before. I haven't seen. No, I've never seen the one with Adam Sandler in it. I've seen like random clips online, but it's like I wouldn't even be able to really like shout them out even. But whatchamacallit? Yeah, I've never seen like the full movie. I've never even really seen like bits and pieces of it. I might have seen that it was on cable before, but like I never got a chance to watch this though.
Nah.
But yeah, I don't. This has been on my list for a while to watch, but we do have a winner. We got Slappy over at American Legion Fridley taking away the Must-Go and the Minor jackpot, both right on top of each other. $573.50, and of course $161 on that Must-Go. We will have the exact total for you in just a few seconds, but of course we do have another movie released on this day. I think also in 2005, and it's a pretty fun one.
Oh yeah, also released in 2005. We got the first Madagascar.
Oh yeah,
top tier, the best of them.
Yeah, the Madagascar. So whatchamacallit, the voice acting for this movie was actually pretty crazy.
It was top tier.
Let's take a look. The cast for this movie. Let's see, Tom McGrath. I'm not too sure who that is. I think I've seen him in a couple things though. But I mean, other than him, Ben Stiller, Chris Rock, David Schwimmer, Jada Pinkett Smith, and then who else do we have? Cedric the Entertainer was in there. That's kind of funny. Bob Saget, he voiced some random dude. Andy Richter, that's funny. He did more. Alec Baldwin did some random stuff. I think in the other movies that came afterwards.
Yeah, Bernie Mac.
Yeah. John DiMaggio was somebody. That's really funny. Will.i.am was in it. I remember that he had a person in there too. But yeah, that's super funny stuff. Yeah, definitely really cool. Madagascar came out on this day in 2005. A really good kids movie for sure. It was. Yeah, but of course, up next on this day in history in 2016, we got X-Men Apocalypse that came out. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, that was a pretty good one.
They gave us a second scene with Quicksilver showing off his powers, which was nice.
No, I agree. That was a cool scene too.
Oh yeah. Both of the scenes.
Was that when he was running out of the mansion with everybody?
Yeah.
It was the Apocalypse. Yeah.
Yeah, because the first one is with that Jim Croce song.
That one was cool. That one was a really good one.
Yeah.
That was probably the best one.
Time in a Bottle was a perfect song for that. It was great.
I got to download that song. I forget that exists sometimes.
Yeah.
That's super funny.
I have so many. There's so many songs by him that like so many people don't know from him specifically.
That's super. I was about to say there's so many songs that are out there that is just like I love the songs, but it's just like I just forget. You know what I mean?
My gosh, there's so many like random ones. And the one that gets me a lot is songs from like when I was younger that my dad or my mom would play a lot. And I guess what actually helped me a lot is the trend of people talking about like it's called like divorce dad rock.
Oh,
or sometimes some of those bands will kick up, and I'm
Creed and like Bush and
Oh, don't worry, I already had all the Creed on my phone. Everyone, don't worry, I had the Creed. But like funny. Sometimes some of the other bands that would get like in like lost in the mix.
Oh
and I'd be like,
exactly.
How did I forget about this song?
100%.
This pops up.
No, I totally get it. That's super funny stuff. But let's see. So X-Men Apocalypse came out on this day, super cool. But Top Gun Maverick apparently came out today.
Yeah, like today.
Wow.
On this year and everything. I didn't know it was coming out today.
Yeah?
It was. Because there's so many releases for today.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan came out.
Yeah, Obi-Wan, Stranger Things.
Yeah. Top Gun Maverick. I think we had another movie that came out as well.
Let's take a look. Is it good? Do people like it?
I know before the movie came out, people were reviewing it that got early screenings, and they said that they really liked it.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Apparently, hey, Rotten Tomatoes, 295 votes, 97%.
That is
Top
crazy.
Gun Maverick, IMDb, 8.7 out of 10, 21,000 votes.
Okay, I'm going to have to go watch that.
No way.
Like this weekend.
No way.
There's no way it's this good.
Oh,
and apparently people
goodness.
really like Miles Teller character.
Let's go. I knew he was going to do good. I knew he was going to do good. He's playing the kids.
He's playing Goose's son.
Yeah, Goose's kid, yeah. That is so cool. Oh, my God. I'm so glad it's that good.
I know. Oh. And I'm glad that Miles Teller is good in it.
Wait, at the insistence of Tom Cruise, there are no green screen or CGI aerial shots in the film.
Oh.
And even the close-up cockpit shots are taken during real in-flight sequences. This meant that much of the cast had to undergo extensive G-force training sessions to withstand the physical demands of the G-force pressures during flights.
No, the whole filming of that movie, there were people talking about everything else that they did during the filming.
Yeah.
And apparently it's crazy.
Man,
that the
so
filming for that
cool.
movie was ridiculous. And that means that, like, all those, like, flying action shots are going to look awesome.
Somebody said the true. All right, I'll just give you like the cliff notes. So, like people headline their reviews with these like quotes. Somebody said the truly epic blockbuster we needed. And these are all fans. These aren't quick like critic ratings. Somebody said the best sequel yet. Somebody said we got what we hoped for. What an excellent sequel. This is why we go to the movies.
Whoa.
Okay.
This is a movie you have to see in the movies.
Yeah.
I'm certain of
That's great. All right, but we do have a winner. Jody RN over at Cabin Bar Nicolette taking away 3660. Nice job to Jody RN.
Oh, yeah.
This is crazy. I didn't think it was going to be like even really great.
I didn't think
but
so
like,
either.
I thought it was going to be like 6.7 out of 10 on IMDb.
I thought it was going to be like, it was an okay sequel.
Yeah, it's like it's fun if you love
because like after you take such a long break from movies, a lot of the time when they come out with that sequel or that reboot or something, it doesn't go all that well.
Okay, all right. I'll read this one review and then I'll be done reading the reviews. This one captures it pretty well. This guy says, "Let me just say, I was reluctantly dragged into the theater thinking that they didn't need to make a Top Gun 2, that the first one was where that story needed to end. I could write a couple paragraphs to summarize my feelings after walking out of the theater. I'm just going to leave it with just one sentence. I was very wrong." That's super funny.
He didn't even want to go.
No, he was straight up like they dragged me into the theater to watch this thing.
Like my friends didn't want, they wanted me to go.
He was going, wow, contender for movie of the year, best film of the year so far.
People are saying it.
I just witnessed history.
Okay, now Tom Cruise, you legend.
Oh my goodness.
I already heard that it was going to be like possibly movie of 2022.
Sequel much better than the original.
Wow. After I watch it, I'm gonna have to go back and read that review because I want to know why.
Made with love, manages to portray the best of the characters in the original story.
Someone else said the same thing. An epic blockbuster better than the original.
Oh man, I gotta go see this. We gotta go see this.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
People need to go see this. It's Top Gun.
That was the last thing I expected to see out of that movie.
No, because
I had zero expectations,
Top Gun, and so I was a little nervous.
That's crazy. That is so crazy to me. Wow. Hey, Top Gun came out today. You guys should definitely go see it. That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. Maybe if you guys have already seen it, let us know how you liked it in the comments and stuff. That is really, really cool. But of course, those were all the movies released on this day in history. We are getting enrolled into our second to last game. Only a few seconds left to do so. In the meantime, we got some Jackpot Hunter standings to get into. So what you guys are earning points for right now and every day when you play the $1 edition of Jackpot Hunter from 4 to 6 p.m. But we got the player standings to get into, and I'll let you take them right off the bat.
Oh, yeah. Kicking us off in 10th place, we got Spazwell over at Gas Can Bar and Grill with 51,000 points. In 9th place, we got Brother Nat over at Chart House with 59,000 points. Shortly ahead and in a two-way tie, we got 7th place two-way girl over at Jimmy G's Bar and Kev over at the Deer Stand, both with 61,000 points. Shortly ahead of that two-way tie, we got Kimmy over at Nisa Legion with 63,000 points. In 5th place, we got Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 with 64,000 points. With 66,000 points in 4th place, we got Elsa over at Titan Sports Saloon. In 3rd place, we got Not Lucky over at American Legion Fridley with 83,000 points. In 2nd place, we got Bull over at Corner Bar in Goodhue, kicking off our 100,000 point club with 131,000 points. A whole whopping 20,000 points ahead of Bull is first place Bobo over at Corner Bar and Goodhue with 151,000 points. Good job to all those players in those standings. You guys have been killing it this season.
Awesome stuff. But of course, following all those players, good job everybody. We got some location standings to take a look at. But before I do, we do have balls dropping on this game. We got that must-go prize of $36.60. We got the minor jackpot sitting at $91.50 and 52 balls. We got major jackpot over $8,600 and 49 balls. And we got the mega jackpot sitting at $100 grand and 44 balls or less to win. But of course, getting into these location standings, we do have in 10th place Titan Sports Saloon in Oakdale with 91,000 points. In 9th place, we got American Legion Fridley with 94,000 points. In 8th place, we got Shady's Railside and Rice with 97,000 points. In 7th place, we got Riverboat Depot and Sartell with 104,000 points. In 6th place, we got Tasty Pizza Hangar 45 and Hilltop with 106,000 points. In 5th place, it's Gas Can Bar and Grill in Brainerd with 119,000 points. And in 4th place, we got Concordia Lanes in New Ulm with 127,000 points. In 3rd place, it's Carboni's Pizza CR Billiards with 203,000 points. In 2nd place, it's VFW Spring Lake Park with 250,000 points. And in 1st place, we got Corner Bar and Goodhue with 399,000 points. Nice job to all these locations and players. You guys are all doing some great stuff. But of course, we do have balls continuing to drop. Let's take a look at who is going to get this must-go prize. We're only a couple balls away. There it is. It's Fast Phil coming in fast over at Castaway Cushing, taking away the must-go. Nice job to Fast Phil. But we have an awesome This Day in History to get into, and it has to do with a certain, very popular structure in the United States.
Oh, yeah, and we are covering, it looks like the San Francisco Golden Gate Bridge. A stunning technological and artistic achievement opens to the public after 5 years of construction. An opening day, Pedestrian Day, some 2,000 bridge walkers marveled at the 4,200-foot-long suspension bridge, which spans the Golden Gate Strait at the entrance to San Francisco Bay and connects San Francisco to Marin County. The next day, on May 28th, the Golden Gate Bridge opens to vehicular traffic.
Yeah, that's some super cool stuff. I like that they had, like, the first day, like, just for people wanting to walk and look at it and stuff.
Yeah, like, walk that massive suspension bridge. Yeah. Have you walked the Mackinac Bridge?
No, I haven't, actually.
It's a fun experience.
Yeah,
I've wanted to take a motorcycle on there. Oh, it seems fun.
That would be pretty cool.
But, like, I don't know. The couple times I've been in a car and it sways, it's something.
I like being on bridges, to be honest.
I think it's fun.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of heights, but, like, I know, like, I'm fine on a bridge. It's like I have, like, a... Like, I don't have an irrational fear of heights. I just have, like, a rational fear of heights.
Yeah, to where, like, if you're, like, in an unsafe situation up high, you're going to be like, so I need to get down.
I'd just rather not be at this cliff edge right now.
Yeah.
Just kind of like, if I'm
like, hey, dirt falls, guys.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one of those days where it's just like, I'd rather not. But it is fun. Like, I would, like, be on the railing of the bridge. Like, I would totally, like look
lean
over and stuff. Like,
maybe put your waist out just like,
totally. And like, I'd be okay with that. But if I'm like, but if there's no railing, I'm like, I'm not getting 5 feet of, like, the edge. You know what I mean? Like, I don't even want to risk that. Like, why would I want to?
Because, like, once you get into that 5-foot zone, you're in, like, zone of being, like, pushed, like tripping,
anything,
sneezing.
Like, yeah, exactly. Like, just kind of getting off balance a little bit. Like
yeah, you could just, like, slip or something. Nah,
no, I'm good. I'm good on that.
That's when you just do, like, the shuffle foot. Like
exactly. So yeah, definitely some funny stuff. But I guess since it is the Golden Gate Bridge, it's this day in history. We'll look up, like, a couple facts about the Golden Gate Bridge. It's one of the most iconic structures in the U.S.
Yeah.
Golden Gate Bridge facts. Let's take a look. See. 8 surprising facts about the Golden Gate Bridge from History.com. Let's take a look what they got to say. An earthquake struck the bridge before it was even done being built. It was in June of 1935. An earthquake struck, and during that time, men worked atop the bridge's unfinished south tower. The tower swayed 16 feet each way. There were 12 or 13 guys on top with no way to get down. The whole thing would sway towards the ocean. The guys would say, "Here we go." Then it would sway back towards the bay. Oh, my gosh.
You cannot pay me enough. Those are like the kind of people that you see in like the pictures.
Oh, the
of,
New
like,
York thing, like their lunch
have you
tails.
seen the Have you seen the pictures of the people taking the photos?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I just saw that.
With the like straddling
With the massive cameras. It's like
it
the
probably
size.
weigh as much as them.
Yeah, it weighs as much as they do as they're holding it on a gurney, and they're just
gosh.
like,
Yeah. Like I'm good on that. I'm all good. It's super funny, but it's crazy. It's craziness to me. But let's see it. A safety net below the bridge saved the lives of 19 men during its construction. I mean, that's awesome. That makes a lot of sense.
Nice, yeah.
Why didn't they put a safety net on the Empire State Building? They totally could have done that.
Yeah, probably.
Come on, guys. That's the Great Depression era.
Yeah, they were just like, you what, buddy?
It's like I'm either getting paid for today's work or I guess I'm following 17 stories.
It's like Empire State Building built in which year? And then like the next year, OSHA founded.
I'm sure those dudes coming out of World War I, they probably fell 17 stories and just kind of walked it off.
Probably.
They were
Have you heard
probably
the
like
stories
fine.
about like that one guy who like I don't even think they had like anti-air missiles in planes yet, and this guy would like straddle the wings on his plane. He would do nosedives at planes, and he would just like shoot rockets at them.
That's hilarious. That's such. Oh my gosh. That is an idea only like a person born in the early 1900s would have.
You're like, wow.
I
wish I could blow up this other plane while I'm flying. They're like,
that's like
I
video
can.
game tactic. That's so funny.
And they're not even like they're like Chewie, hold the wheel, and then there's no Chewie.
They're not even getting into like the other seat on the airplane or something.
No, he just like straddles over the thing.
Yeah, so like put one of those little lawn chairs on the plane. Yeah, literally some of that. Yeah, that is super fun. But we do have a winner. It's none other than Wow Man over at American Legion Shakopee, taking away the last win of the broadcast. Nice job to Wow Man, taking away $37.40. But that is not the last game of the broadcast because we still got a next up Lucky Four bingo game coming up. This is the second shot at it. We weren't able to give out any of the jackpots in the first shot at the game right at 4. So in this chance, we still have over $16,000 on the line. So don't go anywhere just yet. We still got this Lucky Four bingo game to play. And of course, we got well, if I can speak, we got the mega jackpot on there. Then, of course, if we can't hit that, we get to the major. If we can't hit that, we get to the mini jackpot. And, of course, if we can't hit out any 3 of those jackpots, we move right on to the must-go prize. And, any way you look at it, even if we win those jackpots or don't, we still get all 4 lucky numbers because it is the name of the game, Lucky 4 Bingo. But, of course, before we get enrolled into this next game, we have an awesome spotlight to get into regarding one of our players. And it's about Crazy Kid over at Tasty Pizza Hangar 45, winning $35,310.85. It's some awesome stuff. We actually have a picture of him right now who just won that awesome jackpot. There it is. Awesome stuff. Huge
Look
stuff.
how happy.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I mean,
how do you not be that happy with 35 grand?
35K, come on now. Sipping on a beer at lunchtime, probably having a good time. Like,
oh yeah.
Okay.
Wow, I have $35,000.
I just did that. I guess I'm just that guy.
Oh,
100%. But nice job to Crazy Kid. It's some awesome stuff. But, you can feel great about getting that money, but at the same time, you can also feel great about winning this money because you're supporting awesome charities at the same time when you're doing it. So, I mean, when Crazy Kid won this awesome jackpot, he was supporting the Italian American Club Foundation. And they have a really, really awesome mission statement, and it's to preserve the Italian American heritage and culture, to promote and inspire a positive image and legacy of Italian Americans, and to strengthen and empower ties between the United States and Italy. So, yeah. Really cool stuff. Definitely an awesome charity, awesome location, and a really, really great player as well. I mean, it's what it's all here. It's what it's all about here at Pilot Games. Just you guys supporting these awesome charities and, just having fun playing these really awesome charitable bingo games and stuff.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
But, of course, only a few seconds left to get enrolled into this game. And in the meantime, we're going to finish off things with these PGL standings because we're going to take a look at them before we end things off just to see where everybody's at.
Oh, yeah.
But let's see. I'll start off the players. Starting it off in 10th place, we got Reyes 22 over in Old Town Tavern. In 9th place, we got OE 50 in Stanchion Bar. In 8th place, we got Nixon at VFW Roseville. 7th place is Sarah Honey over at Eagles Austin. 6th place is Bucks over at Rustic Saloon. 5th place is Brizo over at the Underground Bar and Grill. 4th place is Forget UD over at Eagles Austin. 3rd place is Big Dog over at Rustic Saloon. 2nd place is Keith over at Billy's Rockford. And 1st is Bam Bam over at Stewartville Legion Post. So nice job to all those players. But we got some locations to take a look at too.
Oh, yeah. In 10th place, we got Double Wide over at Newmarket. 9th place, Stomach Star Tavern in Mankato. 8th place, Leo Sports Bar in Mazeppa. 7th place, VFW Northfield. 6th place, Neeson's Gaylord. 5th, American Legion Cleveland. 4th is Blasco's Embassy Bar St. Peter. 3rd place is Poppers in Virginia. 2nd place, we got Third Row Bar and Grill in Big Lake. And in 1st place, just recently taking it, we got Billy's Rockford in Rockford.
Awesome stuff. Oh, hey, just in time, we got our winner,
Ayo.
MMLCNIC, winning $6 on the Must-Go. And we got 5, 7, 67, and 75 for your 4 lucky numbers for the rest of the night. So be on the watch for those 4 lucky numbers. I mean, they a lot of meaning behind numbers, I feel like. So definitely cool stuff. But have a nice night, everybody. Happy Friday, and have a nice weekend. We'll see you guys next week. But as always, when you guys play Pilot games, your community wins. Have a nice night.
We're at the Ledge Amphitheater in White Park, Minnesota.
I saw the Blues Brothers 2 years ago with these guys.
Blues Brothers 2 years ago was a lot of fun. Prior to that, it was the Beach Boys, and with John Stamos, it was awesome.
I have never been to a PyCon event before. This is my first time, and I am loving it.
Yeah, this is incredible. We pulled in, parked, got some free beers, amazing free food.
Famous days! Hey everyone, Famous Dave here, smoking up the best ribs in America.
Having a great time so far. We got a picture with John Randall. It's pretty awesome.
John Randall is like my favorite.
Skol, 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 baby!
Really cool seeing John Creasel. Really cool listening to him talk and his story.
This is my first PyCon, and I've had a blast.
Willie is my favorite.
I'm excited for Willie Nelson.
I grew up listening to Willie Nelson my whole life.
Willie Nelson.
Willie Nelson. Have a really nice day!
The entertainment, the people watching, cocktails, t-shirts, drink and eat and be with everybody.
Fabulous experience.
Either way, I don't know why you would miss this. That's all I got to say.
He said we're making sure to come every year.
Get your butt here, man. Get your butt here.